Hello and welcome to an episode of VIM and Not After Dice. As promised last week, we are Dicesylvania, Dicesylvania, not Dicesylvania. But we are Dicesylvania, a bunch of lovable geeks from Romania who play D&D. Woo! This is episode number 16 of VIM, the Tale of Immortality, a fantasy homebrew world with a lot of rotating cast and friends and characters that might die very soon. Sorry to spoil your fun.
Wow.
And
That's very encouraging.
If you did not catch up what happened last time, we have right here in the I button the Book of Recollections with magical podcasts like recaps, where you can check the recaps narrated very beautifully by our cast, Vampire English. Sorry. So, without any further prolongings, I am your terribly excited DM, and we have at your table Anna!
Hello.
Calber!
Hello.
Rooks!
Hi.
And Vlad!
Hey.
And we're just gonna go jump into today's episode of VIM, the Tale of Immortality. See you later.
I think we synced.
We left off in the terrible, terrible prison called Gomagog, where our adventurers were stranded. In the prison, we had Adam and Kate and their new friend who they trusted very much, and we don't know why, Isari. They didn't have a plan on how they could escape. But as glancing inside the prison yard and seeing the head with the prolonged, that made the prolonged baritonal sound that goes, they had any ideas? No, they hadn't.
Whatsoever.
But they saw someone in the distance, near the tribe of the half-giants that were worshipping something near an altar. They seen someone. Not bigger than a dot, just running toward them and hearing in the distance a faint, "Help them!" Vlad, would you please like to describe how your character looks like and what does he do in this sequence?
Well, my character is a burly giant with a bushy...
Half-giant.
Half-giant, yeah.
Goliath.
Goliath with a big bushy beard that has some leather straps, and it's very rudimentary clothed, even for half-civilized societies. He has a big club in his hand and a great axe on his back. He's bald. He has a piercing gaze, and in his gaze you can see a glitter of faith that puts nothing to question. He's devoted to the teachings of Hebdom and
The hebdomats.
of the Hebdomads, and now he's charging towards the vision that he saw.
So we are in Gogmagog prison, standing, this formidable fortress just built inside the towering mountains, 3 stories tall that start at one point. And there's a plateau carved inside the high mountains with like this big metal gate guarded by guards of Greenspring. This is what you've seen from inside. And there's a hollow space sort of a gate inside the mountain carved that lets you go inside a temple. And on the other side of the fence, there is this big head. Takes up the whole point of interest of this landscape. Big, sort of like petrified head with eyes that gaze into nothingness. And you hear this low baritone sound like whoa, coming from within it. Also in this yard of the prison, you see nearby this execution apparatus that includes a guillotine and also several other contraptions. And next to it is also a pit. On the temple that you're currently running towards and sort of like dodging the gates and the military militia, you see 3 other Goliaths. There's a lot of symbols that you might have seen on your home, on the buildings that weren't eaten. What do you do?
I run towards the Goliaths.
They are currently standing in a sort of deep bow. One is sleeping, and one is painting or some runes.
I go to the one that's painting the runes. Do I recognize the runes? It's something familiar from my village.
Yes, you recognize the runes, and it's old sayings about strength, about the purity of material. But it goes very sort of rudimental, like big, strong, pure. Even the old saying, the big and the strong eat the world.
Yeah, I go towards that one and I tell him, hey, I'm Tulrok. How do I get in there? And I point towards the...
He points towards his chest and says, Gormir.
Gormir, yes.
Gormir.
I try to shake his hand.
He shakes it in, again, very brutalistic manner. He more slaps it and then sort of like gives it a big tongue.
I'm accustomed to it from home. Yeah.
These Goliaths, however, look sort of more invigorated and broader and bigger than the ones at home. Inside there, Gog Magog.
Yes, I saw that. The big head spoke to me in my dreams.
The big head speaks now.
Yes, always.
Always.
Yes.
Yes.
Need to see someone there. Do I just go and...
You go, you die, you green small man capture, you die.
You also capture?
We on sacred grounds. This side prison.
Yes.
Yes, Gog Magog head, not sacred ground.
But sacred for us?
For us, but little men kill us.
Maybe we can go together.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That was so easy.
Then I just go...
He kicks the one sleeping and says, Stone break! Get up, we go die. Like this big towering Goliath says, I'm hungry. We go fulfill mission for Gog Magog. Come, men, we charge.
I tell the one that's the larger one and who's hungry, I tell, we strong, we eat the world, we eat bad people.
Yes.
Green man that wants to steady us.
Yes. I go eat gate. And he takes sort of this roundabout from the temple and charges towards the gates. They don't coordinate. Like one starts, just going for it, and the other, wait, no, okay, following that. It's so much like not in synchron. I can't even describe it. The first one goes, just jabs at it with its mouth and starts eating the gate. And you see this small in comparison militiamen. You're like, what they're doing? No! No, get the catapults! Guys! And it's a bit chaotic, but...
While there's this disturbance, I try to, as stealthily as I can, find a place that I can climb and while the guards' attention is distracted, I try to climb and...
You could climb on the top of the temple and then sort of try to find your way through the height of the mountain and then through maybe one of the prison cells.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, there's gonna be 3 checks and
Yep.
it's gonna be very painful if you fail.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's just go.
Can I just be in the cell, just like, be like... just like point out all the chaos is going on. Popcorn. Oh, entertainment.
Halria, however, is not caught and it's outside.
I wanted to ask you about Hungary and
The magic hand revelation all over again.
I was thinking about that.
That's your owl, isn't it?
Yeah, if I'm correct, it needs to be though within 100 feet, which I think
Would have said.
I guess, but would I still need my
Yes.
spellbook to see through her eyes?
But now it's a familiar that helps you.
Send your pigeon to get help.
In a way, our mind and spirit would be connected to a certain level of heritage, let's call it. But yeah, it would still act on its own, though being an owl would be wise. Not
And a snowy
smart.
owl. Nonetheless, but this is the first time that it's showing her face since you've been captured. And a snowy owl just flies on top of you,
But
guiding you places on where to climb.
Don't use the club.
I look at the bird and just very reluctantly, but in a way I see that it's. I mean, in my mind it makes sense that it's.
It was also part of the vision.
Oh,
You
okay.
saw Hebdom, you saw him with an owl.
Okay, then I put 2 and 2 together and they make 5 in my head, but still I just go and I follow the owl.
Okay. Since you're following the owl, you're gonna roll with advantage.
Ooh.
So, first roll, it's an athletics. You try to climb the temple.
It's a 23.
You climb it so easily. As the guards stay distracted when fighting the other Goliaths, one is eating the guards up like you eat the chocolate bunnies at Easter. Yeah, this is happening. It's very grotesque. You see like brains and guts spilled and so much blood and bones thrown, and someone's like, "Oh no, this is horrifying." But
Just like home.
but you climb on top of the temple, and you also give me a stealth. It's gonna be a low DC. It's gonna be 10 for no one to noticing.
It's 21.
Very good. You're for that roll, for being past the 20 for a Goliath, you're also gonna roll me advantage on the next stealth check.
Wow.
So you climb on top of the temple, and now with both of your hands, with your axes and your club on your back, you try to just climb the mountain. Another athletics.
It's 23.
Okay, so with the 23, Haldria basically flies
the big guns
and
here.
sits on hollow spaces inside the mountain, so you know where to put your hands and where to lift and where it's sort of secure. And you roll me another stealth as you're climbing, and you see someone just climbing on the side. One of those half giant big people just start climbing. And Haldria is
21.
This is what we needed in the last session.
You know what? You give me a perception to see if you spot him.
yeah, good point.
All of us?
Yeah. You have to beat a 21.
I don't beat a 21, but that's probably my best roll
I
yet.
definitely don't beat a 21.
No? The man just climbing on the temple and starting to climb the stairs, even though Hadria was with him, disappears. Even maybe your gray skin, you think it helps because it helps you blend in with the gray mountain. And as you start climbing, you reach the first level of the prison. You could try to enter the one of the windows or keep climbing.
How big is the window? Because I'm a big dude.
There's one in particular where you feel that it's more of a transition.
Okay.
And then there's the bone bridge. It's on the second level.
I go towards the bridge.
Okay. You keep climbing, and you have to sort of swing to throw yourself on the bridge, and you give me an acrobatics.
$24. Only 19. I rolled.
You turn in you're a heavy man, but you still turn in the air, and you sort of make like this twirl and land on your feet as this one extendedly long bone. It's the largest bone you've ever seen, extremely wide, just stands through and shakes fully, and you're on the bone bridge. In front of you, you see 2 gates. All of the guards on the first level, because you're on the second one, seem to come out into the elevators and descending to face the Goliath attack. And you have 2 gates that seem barred, and with a sort of a ledge on the other side, there's a sort of counterweight.
I'll try to throw my javelin towards the counterweight to see if I can nudge it.
Okay, roll me an attack to see if it hits.
It's
because of the magic finger, you guys.
Yeah. I think it's a 23.
Oh my god! You have so much conviction and power and energy. You throw the javelin into the counterweight, even though your javelin is made of wood and part of this mechanism it's made of steel, you just hit it in the right spot and it crumbles and it opens flawlessly. The bars. You have an entrance on the left. Well, this is right? On the right side of the second level wing.
I start sneaking in, try to blend as much as possible in the shadows.
One of you give me a D6 to see where. No, a D4. One of you, a D4 to see where you would be standing.
No pressure. Trusting me. So 4. Please be good.
Okay. So 4 means. So 4 means you are on the left side, but it's the right side, but on the third level. So. You reach the second level, and you go through there. You see different types of prisoners in different states. You see even other Goliaths being there. You smell something very pungent, and you see maybe dozens of, if not more, cells as you go.
I go towards the ones where the Goliaths are, and I try to. I ask them, "Me Tulrok, me Fio, where? Look."
They have the same mechanism with the ledge, but it's on this side. You just have to pull it.
Oh, okay, then I pull them. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. We go free go Magog.
Yes, we do that.
Yes.
Yes.
They start running in the different direction.
But
and they start jumping from the bridge down. You see that now? You see Goliath jumping from the prison. 3 more. And they start eating the people. And, I don't know, their swords on the other side. It's a bloodbath.
glad to be part of this.
Do you know who they are?
Only from the books.
And you hear Gog Magog, and you hear the low sound and hum just sort of hitting that frequency. Oh, and now it sounds very brutally.
What's going on?
I go towards another cell where the prisoners are, and I try to and I ask them about the man I saw in my vision.
Which man? Who do you go to? One random. Okay.
Yeah, a random cell.
Give me a D20, because I have a lot of people prepared.
20, natural.
Oh my! This is gonna be very good. Very good.
Yep.
The same thing in case, like,
Yeah, we shouldn't roll for the entire night. We'll just let him go.
You have the magic touch now.
Yes.
You see, in a corner, there's one person in the cell that you approached. It's sort of draped in shadows, but they sort of stand up with this position, and they get closer into the light, and you see handsome, sort of ruggedy-looking man with a red bandana and sort of long hair that's braided, some dreadlocks. He looks middle-aged, but he has sort of a handsome look about him. Yes?
Me friend, me release you from.
Oh, yes, indeed. What about, if you could... you're a Goliath, right? Oh, my God, this is very interesting. Yes, release me.
First, I saw beautiful men, golden apples, white owl in dream.
Oh, of course, the golden apples and the white man. If you release me, we go downstairs. I show you all about them.
The man and the golden apples, same place.
Yes.
I wanna check inside.
Give me an insight.
15.
He seems very drunk, and he doesn't even let you finish your sentences, and he says yes. So he sort of is yes-manning you.
Okay. Then I just tell him, you go where friends are, downstairs, and make ruckus there.
No, I'd rather stay with you. I will share with you my treasures. And he pulls like a flask.
This treasure?
Savi? Well?
I open the door.
You open the door, and he goes sort of like a graceful ballerina tries to keep its balance, but not really, and gesturing very dramatically, and hugs you half-heartedly. Now, flutters his hair. Where? You said you want to go?
Release beautiful men, strong men.
I am beautiful man, but
You already free.
yes. You know what? Let's go and release all the prisoners.
Oh yeah, first let's ask them about things.
Yes. I know everyone, and they know they all need to be released for your golden apple thing. Treasure?
Sure.
And he hands you a flask that is made out of a sort of a animal's stomach. It smells very pungent.
I don't like the smell. And I return the flask.
More for me. So, let's just go. And he points towards all the cells in the second level round to be opened.
What other type of prisoners do I see?
You see sickly-looking men, humanoid man. Then you see a more pompous one that obviously has, special treatment. You see a woman in black clothes. You see a stack with a lot of young-looking people. Dressed in sort of patchy clothes, nothing special apart from one that has long black hair and green eyes, and then there's one with mousy hair, They look like children.
I go and release the children first, and I say, "You go, run, free."
Yes. Yes. The teenagers, not children.
Yeah.
Teenagers. Yes. And they start running in a different direction.
I let them run, and then I go to the pompous
Give
man.
me a perception.
15.
With a 15, you catch with a glimpse of an eye that the one with long, dark hair and green eyes, changes. It's becoming bold and taller and sort of ash gray skin, similar to you. And he's out of sight now.
Hey, you! I just yell towards the
Thank
man.
you!
I go to the pompous man, and I ask, "Hi, me friend, me release you if you tell me, so beautiful man in vision with he."
I can tell you that all the beautiful men are Persephones. Usually.
Yes, but he looked here somewhere.
Is it me?
No, didn't see you, but you also very beautiful.
Yes.
I want to say, would Halria still sort of try to guide us in, be at the stairs?
That's a
leading
very good point. And you're seeing Haldria just flying back, peeking at your muscle arm, those guns, and going backwards.
Hey, watch it. And I just released the guy from the pompous man.
Thank you. And he starts collecting stuff.
Yeah, I let him do, and I follow the owl.
The owl guides you towards an elevator that looks again very rudimental. It has a ledge, it has like a counterweight with a lot of weights. Give me an intelligence to see if you can.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that. It's 16.
You realize that it's very explicit. You sort of have to pull on a mechanism that adds more weights, and it's on levels. And then you're calculating 1, 2, 3. You just have to pull one. So you pull one, and you get to the top. The owl is following you, and same is the man with the red bandana.
Yeah.
And he's holding his balance.
I'm meanwhile in the elevator ride. I ask him, "So, what your friend? What your name, friend?"
My name is Jake Dover. I am something of an anthropologist, if I may.
Okay, me Tulrok.
I'm very grateful for your acquaintance, Tulok. He extends one hand, shakes it gently.
I try to shake it as gently as I can.
Oh, it hurts. But I'm very glad I've met you. Maybe you can help me with my studies.
Yes, but first release friend, then studies.
Do you have friends here?
Kind of. Yes. Vision.
Very well. We'll go get them. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this owl. And the owl the elevator stops, and the owl dodges forward, sees you're not following it, comes back, pecks at your ear, goes forward.
I follow the owl. We follow bird.
I've seen that. Let's go. You sort of run. He tries to keep up. Jake Dover, and you reach the cell where, and you hear some noises. Follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the other side, like, hey.
Yes.
And for the first time, if you could please briefly describe me how your character looked like. All of your
you
characters.
see sort of like slightly darker skin, sort of humanoid with slightly elven ears, like like orange, almost eyes, and the skin is slightly glowing, with white hair and all the clothes like beige, but really dirty, like just haven't been washed for ages. And I'm just like, you said there's like kind of like a bit of a blurred quality about my features.
Yeah.
And I'm just like trying to get your attention to like, I need your help.
Yeah. I go towards her. Is in the same direction that the owl is?
The owl just stands in front of it, and you sort of automatically feel the same connection you felt with your best friend. You just trust this person.
Yes.
Could you do the weight so that we can get out?
And now, as she's pointing, you see
You see a medium height humanoid with slightly pointy ears, covered by raven dark shoulder length hair, dark eyes, pretty skeptical look on her face, dark garments, and an overall demeanor.
And then you see him. You see Adam Hebdon behind, dressed in luxurious priest-like.
Almost priest-like clothes, yeah. And if you saw him in the vision, then you would know that medium black hair with some white fringes in the front, and very posh, luxurious clothings, and very stoic demeanor, quite serious. Though when he sees you with Halria, he again, it's a bit contemplative and recalls that in his mind's eye and at the beginning of the morning, when the constellations, the portent constellations were shown before him. It was a constellation, one was a constellation of the flame, and the other one was the constellation of the idiot. And he attributes them for almost instantly to new companions, new friends.
Yay!
And I immediately look at Halria and kind of try to make the associations and say, all right, looks like the universe has provided, and here we have our fourth friend. Hello.
Right, who's he?
Hi, me. I saw you in vision.
Could say the same.
Oh, he's ecstatic.
The big head spoke to me. Gogmagog spoke to me.
Wait,
Interesting.
you both dreamt about each other.
And the man with the red bandana peeks from behind, and he says, "Indeed, he's very beautiful."
Who's this?
Hangs on to the.
Was he in your dream too?
No.
His friend
Is
I
he?
picked along.
Oh, stowaway. Right. Are you any useful?
I'll say, very much so. As
Oh dear.
I do a lot of studies. I know a lot of the gods.
Okay, shush. You lost me in gods. Can you get us out?
Yes. Also, same lever mechanism? Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. I release friends, and I just pull the lever down, and now they're...
As I step out, I'm going to like nudge you on the hand, like kind of like this. I'm like, told you it would work out.
I don't know how you know that, but I love you already. Please never leave us. Okay, let's get out. How do we get out? How did you get in?
Well,
Did you not see what he did?
I don't think so.
And outside,
paying
all the
attention.
prisoners getting chopped and killing guards, killing the prisoners. You can give me a perception.
I was too busy watching the other guards get chopped off. Wow!
No.
Who has above a 12?
Let me
I
see.
think I have.
My passive perception's above a 12. What I just rolled is not above a 12.
No, I have an 11.
So I just describe for you for your passive perception, and if you have above a 12,
The thing is, I don't think I would pay that much attention to the outsiders, more towards this individual and more towards learning what
Wait.
Gong is.
You said passive perception?
I'm gonna use your passive perception to describe the first layer, and if you have above a 12, I'm gonna say you point.
Okay, because
So
my
10
passive
points.
is 13.
Yeah,
so
my
maybe I
passive
saw
is
something.
16.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? So, okay, I'm just gonna use the passives then.
But I
I'm
rolled an
a
8.
merciful DM.
Thank you so much.
So, outside, you see a chaos bursting, prisoners escaping and fighting with the green militia that guards this prison. But you also see a manticore flying by. It seems it has escaped. Then secondly, you see all sorts of bodies mangled, either by the giants, either by the green militia, and you see something very strange with your passive perception of 16. You see white bodies, decapitated or shoot or whatever, white bodies fully, like full long white manes, white eyes, white entirely, and it's like pitch white.
Okay.
And then the most dangerous, it's only one Goliath down, and the most dangerous they seem, they keep eating guards and other prisoners. So it's a bit of a chaos there. You see the old pompous man just running. For you at home, guys, it's the guy from Persephone with the walrus mustache. We're not gonna see him anymore as he's running and he's being eaten by a Goliath. From the bottom up, and he
has a good
screams as he's being chewed from the lower side. Oh no!
How are we gonna get out?
First, I need my weapons, and it seems like you need your journal.
And I need my weapons. I have like 2 beautiful red daggers.
Okay. Do any of us know where the weapons are, where they keep all our stuff?
Tulrock,
Yes.
did you see any weapons?
So, in my hands,
Okay, did you see?
I just.
Okay, honey, you have very beautiful weapons. Thank
Yes.
you very much. We need our weapons that were taken from us by the guards.
I know where the weapons are.
Can I roll insight?
Are you
Yes.
lying?
That's not going to go well. That's a 6.
I know where the weapons are.
He knows where the weapons are, guys.
He's very helpful.
Very helpful.
What's here?
Indeed. But I'm gonna help you with one condition. 2.
Really?
2 conditions.
Weren't you a prisoner in this place?
3 conditions.
I say we just leave them here. Okay, let's go.
Okay, that was very simple. But you didn't hear my conditions.
We are not doing conditions. Okay, let's go.
Even when we were moved from the previous cell to this one, didn't we see something that was more guarded than the
not
rest?
on this
or-
level.
Not on this.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like,
we
do
were
I...
moved from the same level? I mean, okay.
I was going to ask, like, so when I first came in to the prison, I'm assuming probably same thing may have happened to them. Were we taken to sort of like a room to be like processed, where all our weapons are taken
You
off
were
first,
processed
or
before.
before? Okay, so there's no guarantee that our weapons are going to be here.
It wouldn't be unless some of you talked with Henry, I think, last session, and he told you there is an item room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, true, because he went a bit further when
But did they say on which level we have to search for it?
we saw him, or we heard him.
You heard him fighting
to
someone.
James,
So
yes.
So it's definitely
So it's on
somewhere
this
on this
level.
level, yeah. We're gonna just search around.
you heard the talking with James on this level, but it's not necessarily the room is on this level.
Exactly.
Ah, okay.
And
Exactly.
as you're just running through here, you just see cells that are either empty or with other prisoners that are waiting inside.
Can I free them?
Yes.
Sure, since I don't really care. This is
Yeah,
the
we
Queen's
need-
business from now on.
We do also need to try and get them out as safely as we can. Since we're the ones who are saving them, we should at least make sure that they get to safety.
Do you know the lovely gentleman outside eating the guards?
Oh, yes, he friend.
Okay, would you be able to, after they eat all the guards, because the guards are the bad guys, can you tell them not to eat us?
I can try.
That's concerning.
Well,
Honestly.
trying is better than not trying. So
You see three
He's very hungry.
three women by the clothing, even though raggedy, they look like Saturni priests, just standing behind bars.
I think they might be safer in here.
Can you help us?
who are they? Well, I know who they are. Who are they?
You seem to be touched by Solis, one of the gods. You hearing your premonition on this day. Those right there are some priests serving a god of a similar kind. They should be let go.
Yes. I also had priest in my village. I pulled the lever and
And you see the women being amazed. They're being let out, and they start running. One of the cloaks falls off of one. Please give me a perception.
Close.
Cloaks. 15.
Perception?
15.
22.
No.
22.
7.
Kate.
Wait, I think is
Yeah,
this a
roll
20?
again. Roll again. Yeah. If it's an Olympic sign, it's 20.
Yeah, no.
Yes, definitely. Everyone apart from Adam have them. You see this: a cloak, the long cloak covering her body, falls off, and you see she had a dress, a sort of a robe. There's no longer there; it's being torn out, and you see from the bottom down skeletal legs and a sort of torso, just running.
Started good, then not so good. Now.
For a country that doesn't really do magic, you have a lot of unusual creatures here.
I swear,
haven't seen
I have
anything.
never seen that. Half skeleton, like, I don't. What kind of weird shit are
That's a
people here
question
into?
for Castiel to ask, I'm afraid.
That's the guy, actually.
I think she's safe from being eaten.
Well, half safe, sure.
Could I roll, I don't know, investigation or something to see if we can find the item room while all the chaos is going
I
on?
want to help with the
Yes.
investigation.
Yes, you know what? Whoever wants to aid,
Yes.
you know what? I'm gonna make a group check. If you all pass 30, you're gonna find it together with the power of friendship.
Oh no!
30 together.
Power of optimism.
Yeah.
Investigation?
Yeah, it's not that big. 13, 4,
17.
19.
19, okay,
we're
17. It's already beaten.
It's a 4.
We had to get more than 30.
We had investigation.
It's a 10.
It's a 7 from me, actually.
Okay. So we have a total of
Thank you, guys.
very fast.
It's going to be the only good roll.
44! Congratulations! With a total of 44, you find the following things. You release most of the prisoners, and you swipe the first, the third layer is just prisons. Then the second layer, you go through the elevator. Turok is kind enough to show you how it works. And you go on the right side. There's nothing else but cells, and there's also a kitchen. And you have to go through the bone bridge.
Yeah, we go through the bone.
As you go, you swear you feel a slight trembling, like the bone is moving. But you don't pay it much attention. With that roll, this is what you feel. Then you swipe the second, the left side of the second layer, nothing. And you go to the first layer. Where you see is everything that is in regard with organizing. There's the barracks, the common room, the posting room, and the magic, and you gather at the end of the hallway, might be the chamber with the items.
Meanwhile, I retrieve the javelin that I've forgotten there. The lever.
I'm going to check the door to see if it's locked and also traps.
Okay, check it.
Which one do you want me to roll?
An investigation. Also, it's available for all of you if you think of a creative way. For example, I don't know, checking it with strength, we can also roll different stats. So it's not just stealth and
I
investigation.
want a 1.
You roll a
So
1.
it's a 2 with
Okay,
a
you think that everything here is rather simple and brutalist, and it's not much of a security reason. So you just think opening the stone door in front of you is gonna be easy.
I would only try, if possible, to see if there are any traces of magical scribbling, like sort of a magical room protection. So probably if I can with an arcana
To swipe it very fast. Arcana, give me an
see
arcana.
if it's magically sealed in any way. Man, my rolls. No, it's a 9.
It's not. You just open the doors. You open them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it.
You open the doors to what you think is the end of the first layer of the prison that's deeper in the mountains, and it opens with a. So you hear just rock scraping on rock, and you enter. There's a long hallway of sort of 100 feet, 150 feet actually. And there's a different door then. And you sit there. I counted 30 seconds. And the doors slam close.
Oh no.
And you start, as the doors are shut behind, you start hearing gearing mechanisms rumbling inside the wall. And then sort of in front of you, after 80 feet, you see columns lining. They sort of start trembling. And you spot a faint green light at the end of the hallway, right before the next door. We know it's quick, but we're gonna go into a break, so we set up the scene for our adventures, because we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah.
Please enjoy our break. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share. Stick with us, and we also have a wonderful ad with discount to minis and terrain pieces. See you next.
Karina! Karina!
There's someone there.
Down here, on your desk.
Genevieve?
I need to parler with you.
The only plausible explanation is that I've stumbled into a realm where miniatures and their owners coexist.
It is not the only logical explanation. For example, you could be hallucinating after being hit on the head by, say, a baguette.
Was I hit in the head by a baguette?
Don't be silly, no. Now, on the quest at hand, the cleaning.
Wait.
What?
Did you get painted just now?
Mais non, I don't know what you're talking about. I was always like this.
A few seconds ago you had no color, and I'm sure you had none of this beautiful highlights.
But no, that is just part of my charm.
Insight check.
Okay, fine. I've been painted, but this is because I saw your shitty painting skills.
How dare you? I'm an artist. But actually you have very cool shading and reflections, and look at this cute bow. I can never do stuff like this.
Don't look under my cape, no! Put me down!
Made by Rolling Hills Craft. Jen, is this who painted you? Let's investigate this further. Wow, look at this. This actually looks so cool.
Oh la la! And this, I need pot so I can cook in.
Has very nice details.
Quickly, add it to the cart.
Okay.
Congratulations, you discovered my secret. You win a baguette.
Wow.
Now quickly, hit yourself in the head so you forget all we talked about.
Like and subscribe, dear viewer. Like and subscribe. Not that I wish to imply you've been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a break than viewers, but all our efforts on this channel would have gone to waste unless, well, let's just say your moment to like our videos has come again. The right viewer in the right place can make all the difference in the world. So subscribe, dear viewer. Subscribe and grow this channel.
So we're back after the break and we done this marvelous setup. Let's go jump into initiative, guys, because you activated the multiple trap.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
And now the battle will start.
For all of us, I guess.
It's alright, my initiative modifier is crazy high. So at least it's above a 10 now.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Kate.
Dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
Because I just realized that your rolls were poor and I have to go first.
Okay. Who has lower than a 20 to 15? No, 15, 10.
12.
Okay, 12 for Isari. I'm gonna also have to roll for Dover here.
Oh my god, he's come with us.
Okay, a 5. And how much?
We don't have any
And 3.
Oh, Adam.
I figured out I can go 160 feet in one turn.
And 8 to rock.
But I don't know what benefit that will be.
So we start as this again the doors shut behind you. You hear a rumor behind the walls, like walls in this area, and the first 80 feet. You hear this like gears being put into motion, and there's a pillar section that starts shaking, and at the end you see something glowing greenish, yellowish, it's a strange color. And the first one is Kate. Kate, what do you do? I'm gonna place you on the initiative round.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let the guess. Adam already died.
And then they died.
Wizards dies from
Wizards.
stumbling damage.
And I'm gonna do Jake
At out level, yeah, for sure.
and Hadria and Jake. Okay, let's go. Kate.
Okay, I would like to check the proximities to see if I see anything, I don't know, any sort of mechanism, any sort of lever, maybe that could stop. I don't know. What's happening? What do I see, basically?
At this point,
Nothing.
you're so fast, nothing. You just hear what I just told you.
Okay, so I just hear a lot of noises. So I just want to perceive around to see, because I don't dare to step forward.
Okay, cool. You can roll me an investigation or something if you want to get more creatively. If you're gonna like use your background with contraptions, you can even roll sleight of hand. If you start inspecting the walls with the mechanism.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that.
Halria has its own initiative.
Okay. Roll.
Not that better than mine.
Sleight of hand, 15.
How much? Adam.
1 second, it should be 6.
6. Good. Hallelujah. Cool. So, Kate, as you go next to the wall here and start investigating, you put your hand on the wall and you feel like tiny slits open in different areas on this side, and you see them on the other side, and you feel they're narrow enough but also lengthy enough so a blade might pass. And it's also in the area that you're all standing.
Oh shit! And do they go all the way down, or
They are open in different areas. So it's more of a, I don't know, luck roll. If they hit you or not.
holy shit? Okay, I would like to move away from the wall and just convey the message of, hey, stuff can come out of the walls. I have no idea what.
So you
Maybe
sit
blades,
here.
maybe arrows, maybe who knows.
You sit there, just in the middle of the room, because walls are on the left, on the right.
Do the other walls look the same?
Yeah, I know I put other types of contraptions around here, but just
because
for
we
you
don't
to
have,
mark.
Okay.
I have those, but you would have not seen this.
Okay. Yeah. We need to see the
The map.
Okay, then I try to move forward, but watching my steps.
Where? It's 80 feet.
Ninja
It's
stuff.
just 10 feet right now.
Just 10 feet. Oh yeah, move me 10 feet forward, but keeping away from the walls, I guess.
You're in the center, but let's see what happens. So next,
fucking day.
you start hearing zzz, and from inside both walls, in the front and on the right hand, you see wiggling blades on initiative count 20, just advancing towards the middle, and at this point they're gonna try to hit you, and it's against your AC. First roll is for Turok. I'm gonna just go this way. It's an 11. Does it hit you?
No.
So you sort of like manage to slid with your big trunk body.
And I say evil walls.
Oh, you're the only one with the weapons here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Next one, Kate, is 17.
Hits.
Hits?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So
I'm
actually,
feeble.
you try to like go in the middle and the both walls. So sort of show this big wriggling blades just piercing through the middle of the room, and you take 9 slashing damage on one hit.
Okay. Oh wait, because I have another. Can I use uncanny dodge? This is. I mean, I know it says an attacker, but if the wolves are attacking me, do they count as an attacker?
Yes, and this
attack roll,
and this count is an attack roll.
Okay. Then I take half, which is I don't remember, rounded down.
They're rounded down.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
Okay.
You take how do you uncanny dodge this?
I do see. I'm gonna say that I see the first one coming from one side of the wall, maybe the one I inspected, but I don't see the one behind me. So that clips me and
Near your shoulder.
Yeah.
Cool. Then it's Isari's turn.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. I thought you were going to hit me,
Yeah,
but no.
the blades went.
Are the blades
like,
missing us?
No. I'm sorry. I thought that. Yeah. No. Thank you for reminding me.
this is how you die.
This is 13 hits.
Of course.
Yes, 13 hits.
Of course.
Okay.
He's so squishy.
And you don't have armor.
I can't cast mage armor. I
I'm
would have,
sorry.
but
And Isari 13 plus 5, 18.
Hits.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna just roll
and
damage.
for Halria as well.
Okay. Also
But she can
Haria.
fly like.
4
Oh
plus
yeah, she can.
It's at
Yeah,
all
okay,
the
okay,
levels. 9.
I think it misses. Let me see.
So for you, Adam, an 11 slashing damage. For
It misses Halia.
Isari 3, just 3.
Yay.
And Halia is being missed.
It's
You shall be missed.
Isari.
I've already did that.
Okay, I'm going to book it down this hallway. I can move 80 feet if I use my movement.
So you manage to
And-
start running 80 feet, it gets you here.
Yeah, so my movement, and probably I'm going to use a key point to do Step of the Wind, which lets me use up my bonus action.
Okay.
So I still have my action left. Can I use my action to do investigation of this area, the column area?
Yes, definitely.
15?
So with the 15, you realize these pillars are designed to be arched and unresistant, let's say, from an engineering point of view. So each time the blades just start trembling, it shakes the pillars as well, and you feel these structures are very tall and grand in the upper side, so it might lay a bunch of rocks on your head if you pass this.
I am going to turn like, guys, this area does not look stable. I think we should try and make it through as quickly as we can. As I just like straight in front of you.
And what do you do on this round?
I am going to.
Do you have something else?
What's the distance?
On this one is 50 feet. You have
5.
18. No, 18, and then 50, and then 30. The second.
I'm going to use my action to just move again.
Okay.
So there's another 40 feet.
40 feet, so it gets you here.
Just like.
Cool. And next one is the crushing pillars as they start shaking more and more from the buzzing of the saws, and each creature in this long hallway, you must roll me a dexterity saving throw.
That is 25.
Wow, you dodge it.
Finally.
It's a successful save, so you take half as much of damage, which is 7. It's 7 halved. So you take 7 bludgeoning damage, but you're not. You're standing still. You're standing on your 2 feet. You're being bumped on and you dodge like this big lump of rocks, just falling towards your head. Cool.
Not cool.
Cool, not cool. Tool rock.
You guys should see this happening. Like.
I'd like to kind of grab Adam in my arms and try to drag him along with my...
Okay, you have half your movement now.
Okay.
But he's gonna be protected. I'm gonna roll it like this. He's
Yeah.
gonna have protection,
Yeah.
and his AC will increase with 3. Congratulations.
Yeah, and I wanna drag him for my entire movement, which is 40, so half is 20 feet.
Oh, here.
And for my action, I'm gonna use another dash, so I'm gonna move again as much as I can. So another 20.
About here. But you end your action in this area, so you're being attacked again from the two blade wriggling blades just passing again, and you and Adam are attacked. First roll is a 7, so it misses you as you stand strong with your big muscles, and Adam, you have an 18.
Yeah, kids.
But this time you only take 7 slashing damage.
Involuntarily, I kind of maneuver Adam in the battle because my reflexes are so fast, and I just move him. Oh, then I say,
So you use him as a shield.
yeah, basically, while I'm trying to protect him.
Wrong side!
Sorry,
They spill so much blood. I'm blooded.
he stinks too fast.
Cool, excellent. I love it so much, guys. Next one is Halria. What does Halria do?
Dash all the way in front, has 60 feet fly speed, so 120.
Wow.
Okay, so it's 80, and then there's another 80.
It's about the same where I am,
here.
yeah.
Right here. It flies passing the blades.
Yeah, it has flyby
Yeah.
against attack of opportunities.
Excellent. We don't have attack of opportunities, but it's very good. She passes all the obstacles and flying them with swiftness. Last two is Jake and Adam on the initiative turn. Jake will try to just run for his life.
Oh dear.
And he's gonna dash, so we have right at the end here, but this doesn't make him outside of this area, so he's gonna get definitely hit, but just with a 4 damage. Okay, he's being grazed on his side, but the fact that he's a bit buzzed, it's sort of egging him, let's say, and he doesn't seem that upset. Adam, last, and we're gonna take it top of the round afterwards.
Could I use my action in case of anything to dodge? I'm already being carried. And
You went from shielded to shield.
yeah. So in case, to take the dodge action. In case to just be mindful.
Yeah, and you're being carried and you're using. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I'm living it. So every attack basically will roll with disadvantage.
Yes.
Cool.
I think only the first one, but I'll check. Yeah.
Okay, Kate.
I see. I sense him squirming, and I tell him, "Not afraid."
There.
Such a breath
Put
of
my faith in you.
Kate.
Kate will definitely dash and get the fuck out of there. So I
how much
have
do you dash?
so I have 30 feet of movement. So this will give me 60. Do I get up there?
Here, at the beginning of the pillar area.
Okay, yeah. Let's just say I stop to recover right before the pillars and somewhere outside the danger zone. Is that a thing? You don't know. Okay, fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
You can stop it between, but you can tell me, is it here or here?
Put me just one back. I don't know. What's the thing that separated us? That wooden thing. Yeah.
This wooden thing is for me.
Oh, okay. So it's not. It's just
Not something.
for you
It's
two.
just slits in the wall.
Okay. Do I see any slab?
This is where the slids end and where the first pillar starts.
Okay. Do I see any, I don't know, slabs of rocks on the ground or any bigger rock
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I pick it up and just hold it over my head?
You can definitely try. Yeah.
Okay. Do I have to roll strength or
Athletics.
or okay, for athletics?
This feels like a bad idea.
I mean,
This way.
if a rock will fall on my head, at least it can fall first on a rock.
I have to roll to determine the HP points of this rock. Okay.
Okay, so athletics, I have an 18.
Okay. Yes, you pick it up. It's a sturdy rock.
Because I don't have my umbrella on me, so sorry.
Okay.
umbrella.
Cool. You held it up. Very creative. I love it. Let's see how it plays out. Next in line is again the blades. So the blades
Yay.
swift and attack Adam, Tulrok, and Jake over here. Tulrok, the first one, it's a 23
Just
hits. Adam,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. I rolled already a 3 plus 3. It's an 8.
Yeah, miss.
Cool. And then on Jake, it's a 20. So both Tulrok and Jake get hit. Tulrok, you take a 10 and an 11. And Jake takes a marvelous 8. And next, after this, sort of slash of quick plays, just when you sense they're moving a bit faster now, go through the bodies of your friends, and you see some bloodshed from Tulrok this time, and that is managing successfully to shield Adam, and your new friend that is a bit inebriated. What do you do?
I want to jump onto move onto that platform area. And I kind of want to see if there's I don't know, a mechanism or a switch or something that might switch it all off. Yeah. And so I don't want to use all my movement yet.
Okay, as you jump there, you're mesmerized by the green lights, and they sort of become elusive, and it pierces your soul. Your soul that you cherish very much. The soul that was blessed by Heichi itself. You roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Actually, no, I think my wisdom. 15?
15 is the DC, so it beats. Congratulations. You feel for a second fear overtaking you, but Heichi, the protector, just roars inside and pierces the fear with its horn, and you're shielded. What do you do now?
I would like to look for a button or a mechanism or something that will switch everything off.
Okay.
If that is...
You give me an investigation.
That's a 1.
Oh no!
You know what? You see another door here. With a 1. There. Not much. You are a bit. The fear that almost overtook you shook you a little bit.
I think I've got about 20 feet left. I kind of want to. I want to skirt around the torch, kind of following that black disc that you've got. So, yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. So until I've used up the rest of my 20 feet.
I think it's around here.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes. So that's my movement.
Do you let us know?
Yeah, I will all shut down guys, you do not want to look into the green flame.
What?
It made me see something.
Tulrok instantly looks into the green flame from afar.
As you look there, it looks pretty.
I am going to... I've used all my movement now.
And the action to roll investigation.
I still haven't actually... Is there any way to get rid of the green flame? Is it oil, or is it magical, or...
You have to use another action to...
No, I don't mind waiting until my next turn. I was just wondering if...
Yeah, definitely. You could use Arcana.
Okay, let's give this a go. No, you rolled me a 1. You rolled me a 1.
But next turn, yeah.
Next turn, roll Arcana. Okay, I can do that.
Unless you have another bonus action or something.
No, I do have a bonus action.
That you want to use for this. And after he studies the pillars and Tulrok on deck, so you know.
Okay, I'll use... If I can use my bonus action, I'll just do that now.
Okay.
No.
Okay. You look towards them. They don't seem familiar, at least not this sort of spell. It's not something Luminor would ever do. Luminor would never do that. Pillars. We have crashing pillars. The earth starts and the ground starts shaking in this area. And Halria and Kate, please give me a dexterity saving throw as it starts shaking.
Okay, I can do this.
It's an 11. Do I get anything from the rock?
16.
If you ask me, you would get it disadvantage because
Why did you want
I'm just gonna roll it like this.
Okay, no.
So no, you don't get anything.
Okay.
But when it hits you, it's gonna shrug off the damage of 10 HP, which is the same amount that I rolled for the rock sturdiness. So it's gonna just break.
Okay, so I'm
in above your head.
but I'm not gonna take the damage.
You're not gonna take it.
I'm like, is it?
Did its job. 16 dex save for Halria.
It passes very briefly. You see one big boulder and your heart sort of jolts a little bit, but it passes. Halria passes it very swiftly. Tulrok.
I continue dragging him while also protecting him for 40 feet, which is...
4. Around here.
Yeah.
Okay. And Hadria.
It will continue moving into that room, and
Wisdom saving throw. And as it passes the threshold of the green light room,
7.
with the 7, you see in her eyes, you know her very well. It's stricken by fear, so it immediately goes back. What's her total movement left?
60 is total.
With the dash including?
No, with dash would be
Around here.
120 with dash, but I'm not sure how much it took.
I'm gonna approximately back here. And she ends her turn in the buzz chain area. And I'm gonna just roll an attack. Does a 12 hit?
Yes. It just poofs out. Because
It's a 1 and a 2. 3 slashing damage.
It's fine. So yeah, as soon as it just cuts through, you don't see that there's blood or anything, but almost like stardust that sparkles just dissipate.
And the owl is no more.
Where did Birdie go?
Where'd he go? Bye.
Birdie will be back. I just need to commune with her home, let's say, and bring her back.
I'll be back.
Next one is Jake. That is, I don't know why I don't know. Is about here with his movement. And he ends its turn there. Adam.
Dodge again. I just they're being very aware, like try to
Millimeters from your skin.
yeah.
It's
But
terrifying.
try to foresee a way, like if there's gonna be a rock falling from there, or like prepare basically.
Brace.
Yeah.
Cool. And with that, top of the round, Kate.
Top of the round. Okay, move me through the pillars until I get to the
6. Dash.
shrine. Yeah, give me a dash.
Here.
Dashing through the tunnel.
And as you step here, you involuntarily look into the green flame and you roll me a wisdom saving throw.
No, wait, I'm gonna use this thing.
Do it!
It is a 9.
So you fail, and you feel immediately fear piercing your soul as the rune of fear takes a hold of your heart, and you become so frightened by the flame. You immediately must use your reaction to move your total speed in the other direction at the beginning.
Move me 30 feet.
Including dash.
Including dash.
If you
60
haven't
feet.
used it.
I used a dash already.
Okay.
So
The rest of your movement.
30 feet.
Okay. And I have to make that right. Okay.
Think we'll just come back.
1, 2, 3. So you see Kate just going, stepping, putting one foot on the pedestal with the green flames and just runs back. Cool. Now comes the blades. We have none of the people when the blades. Next one is Isari.
So I've just seen everyone come up and then back away again.
Just Hadria and Kate.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the flame. Is it in a container or something that I could flip?
It's in a sort of a big stone basin, and initially it sparkled there just a little bit, but now it's a bonfire size flame.
Pee on it.
That was it. Yeah.
I think it's a bit too big. I don't have anything I can use to try and put it out, and I don't have any magical abilities. I'm gonna open the door.
And as you open the door, you realize it's locked.
Fuck! I will use my action to try and pick the lock.
Do you have proficient with thieves tool or something?
No, the only thing I could have used I gave away is like, I could have used the pin. I gave it away.
Do you see any maybe pointy rocks on the...
I don't know if rocks will work.
Smash it.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch it with my fists.
There we go.
Okay,
I just punch it with my fists.
Smash it fast.
smash it, smash.
So I just go. It's probably not going to do anything, but let's go.
Automatically
We have
hits, you don't need the damage.
Oh, okay. My fists are d6s.
Yes. And as the door stands by,
first is a 5 and then a 6.
a 5 and a 6. You smash the first one, then the second one. And it sort of crumbles, but it does not open, not yet. And you being again in the Rune of Fear area, at the end of your turn, you roll me another wisdom saving throw.
No. Oh, that is an 8.
And immediately, like you feel high cheese no longer in your soul, and you start running after Kate. It's by cheese. Straight. Not brutal.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay. And dash?
Yes, that'd be another 40.
Wouldn't you have used your action to attack?
Oh yeah, I
So
can't
don't
use
think-
because I use my action to try and punch it,
Okay. And
and I can only use dash if I burn a key point.
okay, so you're around here.
Yeah.
With the hole encircling it. Cool.
Yeah.
I think no. Actually, it's about here. The last time it was the same distance. Cool. And this concludes your turn. We have now the crushing pillars of doom. Dexterity saving throw. Isari, Kate, everyone basically.
You know who we are.
That's a 9.
22. Success. So fail. Jake also fails. And with this rolls, you see like a big boulder crushing his skull, and he falls.
Natural 20 for me.
Oh.
I see a rock and I say, I eat stones like you for breakfast. Literally.
Vicious,
Through the door.
vicious mockery.
Isari, you get. I'm sorry for this roll.
It's okay.
18.
Sorry, I'm still
Bludgeoning
fine.
damage
Ish.
as a piece of the same pillar just that knocked out Jake also is trying to knock you out. Adam,
13.
unfortunately also get hit.
Might be.
6 bludgeoning damage. Cool. It's looking dire for you. As Tulrok, is your turn.
I drag him along. Of course.
You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Eat and repeat.
and again.
Yeah. When
Right here.
I get close to the pillar, I try to not look at the flame. I try to drag him, but without watching the flame. I remember
While
what
averting your gaze.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, you
Look
roll
into
me
his eyes.
wisdom with advantage, but then you have to roll me an acrobatics because it's sort of on a pedestal, so you don't trip.
Yeah. So wisdom saving throw and then acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you need to roll wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
So wisdom with advantage.
Advantage
For you.
But not for you.
It's 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, you don't look at it, and it's not affecting you. You concentrate on the stones.
Pretty light.
Athletics now.
Athletics. It's 22.
Okay, you feel that you sort of sense the step that is coming, and you raise your feet in the air, so you overcome this obstacle.
I wouldn't look either.
Okay, advantage.
It's a 19.
So both of you are safe from being overtaken by fear.
kick the door.
This is it, right? For your action.
I will.
Yeah, we use the mindful movement.
For his action.
Okay.
Next is Hadria. Jake is going to do a death save. Okay. Adam.
Okay, I'll quickly tell you. Drop me down here and go smash the door.
I release him, or I shall release
On
him.
your round. Okay, and what do you do on your round, sir?
And other than that, I'll just go a bit next to the wall, but just looking down this corridor and staying there.
Be mindful because here are baby flames as well on the side.
Oh,
So what do you
then
do?
I'll just stay in place, not looking like
So you
on
stay
the
there?
entryway. Yeah,
Okay.
and just stay.
Okay, stop of the round.
Top of the round.
And also dodge, if anything.
Dodge.
Am I still going in the opposite direction? Did I
yeah.
stop?
Yes, but let me check.
have to roll a
the
wisdom
frightened
again.
move closer to the river, which ends their fighting condition. Okay. Okay. You're still frightened. Unless you try to shake it off, it overtakes you and you keep running.
I try to shake it off.
You concentrate. Wisdom save. To see if you end it.
Nope.
You keep running.
And it gets my dash too. It's gonna be a 60. Oh.
And you end your
I'm in
round
the
here.
fucking blades again.
And you can use uncanny dodge. I'm gonna try to hit you.
I'm gonna use it on canny dodge.
It's a 13
Meets.
meets.
Oh.
It beats.
I know.
Yes.
It's too late. Never mind.
With just a 4
Just
bludgeoning.
so 4 is already halved.
No, it's not half.
It's not half. Okay, so it's 2.
It's 2.
Wow.
So you sort
I
of
am
go
fucking
there,
lucky.
and you know you're familiar where the buzz saws are placed, and you try to take the minimum amount of damage. Now is the blade's turn. As you're in their area, they're gonna.
Seeing this, that's an attack roll, right?
Yeah. It's an 18 though. It's an.
Wait, you don't need to tell me the roll, just so to say the action, because I will concentrate, and those who can see me again see starry patterns on my eyes, and
Your eyes are closed though. Do you open them to see what Kate is
but
doing?
that's the thing. I said that I wouldn't look that way. I'm still looking back, but not
Okay.
towards the flame.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
like I'm sitting on
I
the
got it.
edge. The flame.
I got it.
And seeing that, I immediately, as a spark of inspiration, and for a brief second, there will be some starry imprints of the flame constellation above your head, and it's a 4 on your roll.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay, so blade almost gets you on your knees, but something from Adam's eye just sparkle, and the blade shifts a little bit to the left and then to the right, and in a natural movement, but it spares you. Isari.
Yeah, I my character sheet's just died. I'm gonna try and use the app. Am I still scared of the flame?
Did you succeed the wisdom?
I haven't done it for this round.
So you either keep running or you try to overcome your fear as an action.
I'm gonna try and overcome fear.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom.
That's gonna be
Maybe it's a 15.
11.
I will. Again, my eyes will sparkle again, and this time the constellation of the idiot will flash briefly above your head, and you have a 10 on that roll, plus the modifiers, what you have then.
So 10.
10 the roll, plus what else you have?
My modifier is a +3 for wisdom save.
Plus
So
3?
it has to be a 13.
Oh well.
Also, you can't use 2 reactions.
But this is not a reaction.
Oh.
It just says it's a free thing.
Okay, then you use this, but still, you can't shake off the fear of losing these people, the fear of not protecting them, and you keep on dashing.
Okay, so that was my action, right?
Yeah.
To try and come, so it's only 40 feet this time.
Yeah. Ooh. Around here. In the pillar area still. Ooh. How much is your speed?
40 feet?
Okay. Right adjacent to the other one. And now is the crushing pillars initiative. So each creature in this area means this guy, any study, this guy will have a fail as another boulder hits him.
Dex save?
Yes.
22.
You take half a damage. And I forgot about the prone situation if anybody got hit, but I'm gonna remember it next time. Half a damage, which is 4.
So that's halved?
No, it's 4. It's 8. Yes, it's
Yes,
8 in
it's 8
total, and
now,
half of it.
Oh, I'm not looking good.
I'm sorry. Let's see how you can stop it. Next in line is
Come on, boys, you guys have got
Adam.
this.
Tulrok.
So avoiding any light, I go towards the door. I know how the place looks like a bit, so yeah, I try
How
to.
much is your speed?
40.
Right here.
Yeah. I get my axe and I just
He's got weapons.
hit the door as hard as I can.
You smash it. Hit it. You succeed. Give me damage. Sorry. Hit it.
Okay.
You automatically succeed.
It is 14.
Okay, so with the 14, you not only break the block, but you break the door from the hinges because it didn't have that much HP. It flies open, and inside you see a room with a bunch of ordered and labeled items. But you don't know how to read them.
Yeah, exactly. I can communicate to them, or yeah, okay. I say little ends on paper, like priest has used to make.
And what do you do?
I
Do you move? Do you stay there?
I already moved, or do I still have movement?
I believe
40.
you have. No.
Okay. So for now, I hit the door. I just stay there and.
Okay, with your eyes closed, you roll me another wisdom saving throw. With advantage.
Yeah.
Because you ended on that area.
Nope, it's a 7.
So with a 7, you open the door, you sort of relax because you knew you did it. And it takes you with surprise. And you're so afraid. You're so afraid you're gonna fail the gods, you're gonna fail Hebdom, that you start running in the different direction. You don't have movement, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna just stay there and keep running on the next round.
Okay.
Fucking
Who's next?
glyph.
Harry?
Adam.
Okay, Harry, no.
Save them, Adam.
Save us.
I will go inside. At this point, yeah, still,
How much is your movement?
it's 30.
You
Okay.
get around.
Then I will dash to
Unless
get.
you wanna go here.
No, I'll take that route, but I will dash
Okay.
to
With
get
the dash,
inside.
you get inside.
Yeah. And then, well, I don't have any
Success.
more. I don't have any more actions, but I will start looking around. Not, I see the boxes and all, but start looking for mechanisms, something to disable this, anything of
Okay.
that sort.
Give me a
But-
perception.
Oh, okay.
You use your bonus action, right?
Yeah.
And your
that's the thing,
action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
No,
not
you
my
use it.
bonus.
Okay, you can use it as a bonus to perceive. Not your bonus, use your action.
Yeah. Okay. Nope.
How much
It's
is it?
I think 6 or something. It's
You're too hectic. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just still like spilling some blood, badly wounded.
Top of
My
the
vision
round,
is
round
not
number 5. Kate.
Okay, wisdom save. Let's go. Oh, it's still an 8. Well, I can't get out of the room, can I?
You can try.
So I'll just go like this against the door, because like I have nowhere else to go.
So you come here and end your turn, and thus the chainsaws try to attack you. It does a 18 hit.
Yes. Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, so it's a total of 14 without halving it.
So
Oh no, it's just the first one because it's you ending your turn. 4 halved. It's 4.
it's 4.
Halved. Cool. Now is the blades attacking you. But I rolled a 5 plus a 5. It's a 10. I assume it misses. You're standing there, still frightened, and you.
I'm against the wall like this.
And sort of it's this James Bond movie where a blade just gets. And you.
And I just suck everything on it.
You make yourself one with the door, and it misses you. Isari.
Okay, I'm gonna try and overcome this fear again.
Yes.
Let's go. Nope.
No.
I do not.
You keep running.
So I'm gonna keep running.
40.
I guess if I have to use my dash, I probably, because I was gonna ask if I can use healing hands on myself, but that's an action.
Yes, and you use your action to resist the fear. Unless
yes,
you
of course.
want to go
Yeah, sorry.
the other way around and just stay there.
Yes, come to the door. There's plenty of room.
Stay there where you were before and use healing hands.
No, because either way, I'm still probably gonna move. Yeah. Instead of trying to. No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just go.
Okay, like this.
Go.
Cool. And you ending there.
Is that you?
21 hits.
I'm probably gonna be knocked out.
7 plus an 8.
I'm out.
16. And Isari is down, ladies and gentlemen. As the blade so just pierces her stomach and so much blood is being splattered.
Even
Now,
if I healed hands, it would not have helped.
crushing pillars. Again, crushing Sir Jake's skull. Even more. You know what? I'm gonna roll a percentile die to see if it hits me. Hit him. You know what? One of you roll. I'm gonna say it's a 40% chance he doesn't get hit, so you need to pass the 60.
It's a 29.
He gets hit for another fail. Next one is I am very sorry, Isari. It was the pillars, not the blade. No, you ended your.
I ended my turn in the blades.
Yeah, but it wasn't. If you ended your turn, I added twice the damage, and it should be once. So it was just 6 H points.
Still out.
Okay. And now is the crushing pillars, and Turlock. You're next.
Okay. First, I'm gonna try to fight the fear again with my eyes closed.
With
15.
It meets like it almost overcomes you again, and you shrug it in, and you say, "Okay." You hear Isari's pain of battle cry and falling down. You hear Hebdon being agitated, and you sort of pulled it together. What do you do?
I go inside the room and I try to put the pieces of the door to kind of
Shield.
shield us from the flames.
Okay.
As much as I can without
You can do that as an action without consuming, without checking skill.
Okay. So I do that. I put the doors as best as I can to shield us from the light of the flame, and I say, Mr. Adam, I protect you from the bad fire.
All right. My turn.
Definitely. No, Jake with we're gonna see if he dies or not.
Well, then his skull just crushed.
A bit, so
Just a little bit.
So, I will use my action to investigate this room for anything that might disable this. Come on.
Come on.
17.
So with the 17, you see that behind some cranes, you see it's a whole barrel that sort of has this, I don't know of the word right now, furtun. It's a hose. It's sort of this transparent hose, glass hose, that goes from the barrel to the floor, inside of the floor, and goes towards the direction of the hallway. And through the transparent hose, you see a green liquid just flowing. You put two together, and you feel it sort of fueling the green flame.
Green flame. Can at least take that out. Well, that was my action, but I will tell to Thulrock that there. Must destroy that tube. As I point.
As a bonus action, you can interact with an object. You could, like, maybe take your...
Yeah, I mean, if there's any way I could just easily remove it or
you can
pull it
take
out from the
You can take
barrel.
your spell book.
Yeah, there's also an option. You have to make a choice very fast.
Spell book, so you can do magic.
Yeah, I'll go for the spell book if I find it somewhere over there.
Find it somewhere, your name with your belongings in a crane. You take it, and you take your spellbook as a free interaction with an object. And this concludes this round. Kate,
Top of the... Okay.
top of the round. Round number 6.
I would have still told you that about
Okay. Now I'm gonna see if I'm still charmed. Oh my god, even worse. It's a fucking 2. Okay. I guess I'm gonna just sit here.
You could try to jab the mechanisms or investigate the mechanism, but you're gonna just sit there.
I mean, I don't have any weapons. I don't have any, like, if I go close to the walls, those things are gonna kill me.
You sit there, you sort of get the gist of it, of sucking your stomach and everything. I rolled an 8, so the blades just not get even as close as before.
I try to follow the path and maybe see if there's a pattern.
It's a pattern, definitely.
Okay.
You
Suck
see it
different parts of your body.
and you dodge. Now is the blades as they come, and again you get the pattern as I rolled 12. Does it hit?
No.
Okay. And you get the pattern and move a bit more vigilant this time. With Isari on the pillar. Oh no, you're here. You automatically get a fail.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. And it's your turn.
I guess I'll roll a death save.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Please don't be a 1.
It's an 11.
Oh, fine.
I know, I'm like, if it's a 1, that's it, I'm out.
I have
good
2
one.
ones, so...
Okay.
I blame the DM.
I can't take the trauma.
If you die, something cool might happen, but I don't want to risk that. Because it might, but it's not for sure. So, next is the crushing pillars over here.
Who's gonna percentile this?
I can.
Yeah.
If it's needed.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's kill the
22.
Another pillar, piece of pillar falls on his head, but it doesn't wriggle this time. It doesn't splash it, hinting that maybe he died a few seconds ago. Preceding this smash.
Doing great, guys.
Rock. It's your moment
Yes.
to save the day.
Does the barrel have something like a faucet or something like that?
Strangely enough, It does.
Okay. I go towards it and start turning it in.
To which direction?
It's a good question. I try to. I'll investigate it to see if it I make sense of it or not.
It's gonna be a low DC because turning a tap.
15.
Okay. Lefty Lucy, righty lefty Lucy.
Okay.
So are you righty tighty?
Yes. I remember the exact same words from my priest in the village. He explained that.
When you need to turn it up.
And you stop the fueling of the green flames, and they're gonna end in the next turn.
Okay.
Just the flames though. Turok, so you used your action. Do you have a bonus action or something that you would like to do?
I just pat Adam on the shoulder, basically.
You move and pat Adam on the shoulder. Adam, it's your turn.
What you do?
Okay. I will.
Someone is dying.
One of us is dying. One of us is frightened.
Please don't fall away. Turok is turning the tap off.
There are more
So,
traps.
last turn with that investigation, that was the only thing. No other levers.
On
no,
that room, no.
Okay. Well,
But you see Kate's belongings and other names with other people.
Maybe as a bonus action, as a bonus action, I tell to him, what about other traps? That's...
yeah. I will immediately take, as a free interaction with the object, take Kate's daggers.
And my other belongings, right? I have.
You take her backpack. Let's just
Okay.
Take my shit.
I will.
Not the rest.
I will head once again into the room. Okay, and
wisdom check.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because the flames are out. Yeah, it's the next round.
turn. Still on the hose. Yeah.
No.
And you begin running.
Oh no!
I assume you end up around here. Kate, top of the round number 7, lucky number 7, guys.
I'm gonna try to use another. Let's see.
You can also roll an investigation to see how to trap the stuff. To see around the room.
When the DM
Okay.
is like, hint, hint.
Okay.
Your friends are dying.
I know they're dying, but I'm frightened.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Investigation. It's a 19. Wow.
So with a 19, you realize there's a small, maybe like 15 centimeters area where is sort of a hollow space between the pillars and the blades.
Okay.
It's around here.
Yeah.
But you have to move here, and you can't
And I can't. Okay.
yet. You could. I don't know. Ready movement.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my eye out for the blaze, but in the back of my mind, I'm gonna try to plan on how to get there as soon as I stop feeling like shit and frightened.
Okay, you're there. The blades are coming for you. Again, 7.
No.
Didn't hit. You get the gist of it. Now, when at least you end your turn there, and you're in the, let's say, less active period or pattern of the blades, you get the gist of it. The more complicated issue is now that they're active 6 seconds after the initial turn, and it's 17.
Hits.
Uncanny
dodge.
Cool.
One trick pony.
8. Halved is 4.
Okay.
For
I can
bludgeoning damage.
live with that.
Isari.
Fail?
It's a fail.
Do I need to?
You know what? Let's go with the percentile die. I think you have again 40% chance of not getting hit.
It's a 55. I was so close.
I'm sorry. Let's hit.
So it's another.
It's another failure.
And now you have to roll. I am sorry, but maybe something cool is happening.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Got this.
13.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You
I
can't
got
grab this shit, guys. It's 7
If I can get one of these blades one more time, I'm out.
guys, you have to do something to rescue your colleague. Pillars, crushing pillars. There's no one there. Crushing pillars. As the blades just keep at it. Turok.
Well, since the
And now, surprisingly, sorry, after crushing pillars, the flames went out. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
So, do I see any other mechanisms inside that room, or only storage
Give
stuff?
me a perception.
It's 17.
So it's a 17, apart from the tap and the several items that are being stored. Some are locked, some are not. You don't see anything.
Okay. I go back.
You straight?
Yeah. I spit in the brazier and stop there, and that's it because I want to investigate if there's a way to stop the pillars.
Very like D&D movie when he walks over the rock.
Yeah, exactly. Like more straight to walking the walk.
I love that part.
Adam,
Do something.
do something.
I don't know about the opening in there because
You haven't told anyone.
I haven't told anyone, no.
yeah.
I'm frightened, I can't think.
By the way, your conditions, frightening and all, they just disappear.
They disappear now, but back then
Okay,
I was
what's
frightened.
the distance from there till the blades? Like
It's a 50 and plus it's a 65.
okay, could
Till here. Here, right here.
yeah. So these blades are coming from the side of the walls, right?
Yeah.
From okay.
Here, from the left side and the right side.
She's closer to the one on the right side.
A little bit.
Okay. And like, do they intersect? As in,
Sometimes.
because what I would want to do is, seeing Isari on the ground, I would want to prepare a enlarge reduce on the blade. Like when it comes towards her, I want to reduce it. So like she's here. If the blades come like this, I
So
will
the
reduce
blades
it to.
attack in attack rolls, I'm just gonna half the attack roll. How does that sound?
Okay. No. In this case,
So instead of, 20, it's gonna be a 10.
Why don't you reduce his sorry? Make her,
might increase your
make her
chances.
really small. And
You just
like,
pick me up.
It works on objects. Just objects.
quick, object women.
Pick me up.
But that's no. The range is
Objectify her.
I will just try to damage the wall or that part that's close to her with some acidic damage.
Acidic damage. Okay.
So chromatic orb, yeah, towards it. I need to see if
Which part of the wall?
where she's closest to, like so around there, yeah.
Okay, roll. Roll me damage.
Come on. Okay, that's a 14 to hit.
Okay.
And the damage is... Okay, I don't have enough dice for this.
What do you need?
D8s,
How
4
much?
of them.
How much? 4. So it's a
No,
high
it's
level.
5 D8.
So it's a high-level chromatic orb,
Yes,
like a
very low.
big
Thank you.
sphere
Dice is
of
missing from my
acid.
picture.
Yeah, to
Escapes from your
not disintegrate, but to melt that portion where she. Okay, 10, 20.
Oh, my dice roll nice for him.
So it's a 20
So it's a
acidic
20
damage.
in this area.
In-
I'm just gonna do something when it comes to the blades attacking in that area.
Spray me with acid.
I hope he
Maybe.
didn't make it worse. I hope he didn't make it worse.
I also hope it as well.
Same.
Adam, do you do something else?
Move also very close towards where Thorok is.
Adam is next to you.
Hi.
Lovely.
Got to find a way to disable these. I was hoping it was in there, but
Top of the round number 8, the infinite sign. Kate.
Okay. Kate doesn't feel frightened anymore.
No.
She sees Isari on the ground. Would I be able to go up to her and maybe medicine check? Just to try to stabilize her.
I'm gonna have this free from my experience. DM of if you medicine check her and stabilize her. If another pillar hits, you're gonna just take it all from the beginning. Or you could move her from harm's way, but I don't know how.
Okay. How much movement was there?
Also, this is like okay. No, stabilize her. Forget what I said. It's better. Try to stabilize her.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna
better.
try to stabilize her. Oh my
Medicine check. If you roll a natural 20, something magical is gonna happen. No pressure.
No pressure. I'm using your dice, so maybe.
It's gonna roll very good.
Very good.
Very good.
It rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
You lied to me. But as to not.
Oh, no.
I am sorry, Troy.
Usually on a natural one, I put a death save, but I don't want to do that now.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. Sue me. So you can't. I'm just gonna say you sting yourself in the blazing hot skin that is Isari's skin, and you take damage.
I take damage. Give me damage.
You take damage, not Isari.
So hot.
She's so hot, you take 4 burning damage.
For burning damage. But also, I would like to yell to Adam and Torok. There's a mechanism here that can stop it right after the wall, before the pillars.
now we see it, right?
Get it.
Now is the blades turn.
Uncanny dodge. Can I try to shield Isari?
So what I'm gonna do is attack Isari with. Let me finish. I'm gonna attack Isari. It's 14, and I'm gonna half it. So it's a 7, and you don't get hit.
No.
Okay.
14 wouldn't have hit either.
Cool. So you don't get hit. Kate, on the other hand. This die rolls so poor. 11. Doesn't hit. Okay, so you both don't get hit, but now is Isari's turn.
Death save.
Death save. You're either stabilized or
I've got
not.
2 successes and 2 failures.
No!
Just to let you know.
Don't you want to look?
I know, this is like... Farewell, guys. That was a 9.
As Isari's body is fighting and it's burning through her skin. Guys, hear me out. It's important. I need your attention.
Yes.
I also need proper music. And I have pictures. Not this one. So as Isari's skin is burning, and you feel the temperature rising, her like last breath is drawn, and you feel yourself losing yourself in the nothingness that is the death after World of VIM. And you roll me a religion check, and you add me your I think for monks is a wisdom modifier. What's your highest stat?
My highest stat is wisdom.
Yes.
My highest saving throw is not.
Your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so I need to add my religion and my wisdom.
Yes. Okay.
14, 17, 18.
Whew. 18 was the check because you're about to witness something you've witnessed before. Her skin starts cracking. And you see like this light gathering around her chest, and it expands. So the first one was to see if your soul will ascend. And the second one is a constitution save to see if you resist this transformation. Again, you add your wisdom modifier to this.
Okay. 16? Nope, 21.
Guys, as Isari's body is decomposed with her cape and her belongings and her beautiful skin and hair and bones and everything erased in a second, where she stood lies a being of light. You're back. And you are no longer an Aasimar. You're a Deva. And we're gonna discuss that later. But she's back, and you get hurt for.
I know. I've seen that before. Oh my god, those are a lot of die.
Oh, yes, and I have to roll them twice.
Okay.
We'll see two transformations in one episode.
I highly doubt it. I don't have that.
28. What? Burning damage. I'm sorry.
Uncanny dodge.
You uncanny dodge it, and you get a 14 burn.
Fuck.
As it blasts, this whole transformation of Isari blasts through your soul. We're still not out of the encounter.
I'm just seeing D&D Beyond changes it to like dead. It's like
Dead.
just dead.
Lies.
You're out.
I'm still standing, no, but I'm looking really bad.
You are burned on half of your face and skin and arms. Fuck. I'm sorry.
I'm never medicining again.
After Isari is the pillars. Do we have anyone with the pillars? No. They keep destroying Jack's body. And Turok, you're next.
40 feet of movement. And I try to move somehow so I'm in a range for seeing the small slit between the...
So with the 40 feet of movement, you could be here and see the slit.
Yeah. And I tried to throw my javelin into it because otherwise I would have to...
Okay, it's gonna be a high DC to hit. You have to pass a 19 with your javelin. Wow! So you just jam it between the slits.
Okay.
This is the moment for your great rolls. The way you've been rolling always.
No one would believe us that this is not scripted, guys. What was the chance of him rolling this good this session and you becoming a Deva?
I mean, my dice roll
If it was a 16, you would have like, this is it.
like gone.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's a 24.
So please do. I'm just. This is such an amazing session. Please describe us. How do you stop the mechanism? As you will find out, the blades are connected to the pillars because the shake of the blades moves the pillars. How do you stop it?
So I see Kate over there with blood splattered on her body. With my keenest eye and in my proudest moment, I throw the javelin directly into the slit between two cogged wheels that were turning there, and the javelin just goes there with a tremor, and it's just like and stops the wheel in motion.
And now there is silence. You hear the roll of which is the prison Congratulations, we finished the It's very cool, guys. It's such a lovely session. You look at your friend now, who is something else. You're floating a little bit. You're incorporeal in the sense that if you concentrate, you could pick up objects, but if you do not, you pass through anything.
What are you?
I don't know.
Can you take care of this? And I show you my singed.
Can I?
I don't know now because I don't have the stats. So let's say you are in a form of transition and you're not sure what you can do right now. And you're a bit confused as well.
I mean, I guess things worked out.
For whom? Oh my god.
I'll heal. I'll see if I can heal you once I figure out what I am.
Half my body fucking hurts. What took you guys so long? What? Is that my shit?
Yeah, let's just quickly get out of here.
Isari is flowing in front. Isari is flowing in front in this new form that resembles the astrals, but not quite. It's not as bright as them. It's definitely a different sort of. It's not even a color. It's just light.
Wait, where are we going? Can we still loot the room?
Sure.
I mean, come on.
I'll wait by the door and call if I see anyone coming.
Yeah.
We should get the stuff, get out while there's still a
Could
ruckus
you?
outside.
There's a message in my bag. Can you go grab it for me?
Sure. Can I
We'll
keep
grab
the remaining of your
everyone's
bag? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
see how this is. I see how this is.
Come on. Don't make me laugh. Okay, so what do we find in the mystical room? Oh.
As you go, do you go through someone's stuff, or do you not read the labels?
I let them handle this.
I want to just quickly. I imagine there are crates of stuff, and just quickly glance at.
So you see from the Goliaths, you see like toothpicks, bones, and necklaces with runes and stuff. You gather because they smell very bad. You see some inscriptions and symbols of their old religion, and then you see a few crates that belonged to the priestess of Sabbath. You see all sorts of, I don't know, priest-like materials, books of that have prayers of Sabbath and worshipping her. You see necklaces and different items that work in that service. Then you find Jack Dover's crane, and you find a lot of scrolls. A lot of scrolls and one letter.
Okay.
That is addressed to Dorian Dover.
Who's Dorian Dover?
And then
I know Adam doesn't.
a letter that is addressed to Dorian Dover, and then it's a lot of scribblings, sort of anthropological scribblings and archaeological scribblings about Gomagog and Goliaths in general.
Okay. Adam, are these important to you? I mean, look through them. I don't care.
I will, because if I remember correctly, Thurok said he wants to free Gomagog or help him, or
Yeah.
you said something. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll take the letter, and knowing that he's interested in that, I will look for any information that might help.
It's gonna take a while, and I don't think you can do this here.
All right. And if it's a big text,
It's big piles of documents.
Okay,
and
then I'll definitely.
Apart if you want to read the letter and open it, addressing.
Sure, I'm nosy.
Meanwhile, Tulrok, all he does, he just goes through the stuff and just says, "This good," then puts it down. This good. Everybody.
Look for something shiny.
Like this shape, and he pulls out.
It's a gem. It's a big gem.
Yes.
Do you eat it?
No, just put it in my backpack. Yeah. And I also retrieve a javelin because I've lost a javelin in this endeavor. And
You take a javelin, you find also some orphanage papers and add them. Do you remember the description of the man with the long hair and green eyes? You find a document for that.
Document, like,
It's a
describing...
document describing him and a drawing that resembles that man. And
In which chest or where, like, whose belongings was this?
it just says, it's just on a crate that says Flames Followers. But then you also find, and give me an intelligence. You also find another documentation of a boy that seems familiar, and its living address is at the orphanage.
Fucking hell. Yeah, no, my intelligence check is shit.
Kate, intelligence.
Sure. It's a 12.
With the 12, you remembered him from when a flame attacked you. It's not the one that Grace had business with. It was the one that was scrawny and barely lingering. You find it in the same crane as the man who you think killed your father.
Drama.
Okay.
But apart from this, you find between you some Solis pieces, some Endus, I'm gonna say.
Anything to drink?
Apart from, if you search Jake's flask, you find that
It's not
sort
something
of
we should better.
broth, alcoholic broth that he gold Sabat rests his whole bait. And apart from this, you find 12 Solis pieces, 14 Endus, and 17 other astrals, meaning bronze pieces. But nothing much. These were poor prisoners.
Alright, there's a lot of catching up to do, but let's not do it here. We're
Let's
still
get out
in
of here.
enemy territory.
I'm with you.
Yeah, let us still make use of the riot that's happening out there.
Yeah.
This
Yes. We did grab your stuff, yeah.
8 rounds passed, or 60 seconds, meaning it's 48 seconds, not much. You didn't miss that much. And you go into the yard, and it's still a slaughterhouse. You see more bodies, these full blank white bodies just sitting on the ground. Then you see 2 Goliaths are dead now, and several have joined, you don't know from where. You see the priestesses, the priest that you saw half a torso and just bones, the bare bones. It's dead and decapitated outside.
Protect.
Yeah, you see the guy with the walrus mustache. It's no longer there. Like, most of the humans are slaughtered, but still guards come with reinforcements and are fighting the Goliaths right now. And there's the Manticore, who's on top of the other prisoners. You see none of the people who resemble the one that you think killed your father, or of the boy from the Flames Garden. What do you guys do?
Can I do much besides move?
Guys, I ain't
How do
going
you
out
go
of the
stealthy
prison.
about it? I'm just gonna check if this is over. Okay.
Guys,
I guess we're gonna sneak by and talk with your brothers to stop this.
If we meet them, I tell them not to eat you.
Then we'll discuss.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try and sneak through to the exit, or like.
Can they even
Next to the wall where the scales are.
Can they even eat you? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, what? Do I have a physical body?
no.
At the moment, I guess I could just go straight. Can I go straight through everyone?
If you go through a person, straight through a person,
Is it gonna be bad?
you have to try.
I will try and dodge people. I will try and dodge people and get to the exit.
Isari, you start flowing through the bunch of people and trying dodging them. You see the shocked faces of the other Goliaths. What sort of like roll rumbles. And then the guards. What is that? Oh my god, it's a flame! Is this flame? No, save us! And they start like running frantically.
Well, that's your advantage.
I will turn and be like, coming?
Don't have to tell me twice.
The only creature that is not scared is the manticore.
We're still running.
So you keep running.
Yeah.
Give me a group stealth to escape the manticore's gaze. The passive perception of a manticore is 11. So your total half and 4 should pass an 11.
Am I using my normal stats for this one?
Yes, and you add the 4.
Mine is 14.
16.
17.
Okay. Adam?
3.
Okay, it's fine because it's a group check. So it's a... you pass. You pass with a blazing... Oh no, you don't pass. I'm sorry. No, it's a 50. Sorry, you pass. You pass with a blazing...
She's like...
I'm egging you. You pass with a blazing 12.5. Congratulations. And the manticore...
Literally blazing.
Yeah. As the manticore is a bit distracted by the flame, you pass on the other side, and you hide yourselves into a crevice inside the mountains as you keep hearing that low. What do you guys do now?
I need to rest.
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
Even here, I'm not sure we are safe.
There's a tunnel when you could like walk for half an hour through the tunnel, through the crevice inside the mountains, and find your solace in not that solace, the other solace, and in sort of a cave.
All right, then let us
Can somebody carry
come
me?
here and catch up because there's a lot of things we need to discuss.
Yeah. Rest first.
He's gonna carry me because I'm
Yeah.
very weak.
So Turok is carrying you.
No, I say you need to eat more. No. Drink.
I think it's the burns on my face that did the trick this time, but yes, I will take into account eating more.
Only the strong eat the world.
That's an interesting quote.
So it's the day of solace. It's nightfall. What do you guys do now?
So,
I think I'm gonna just sort of drop into sort of a meditation. Just to try and figure out what I am or what abilities I can do now. So I'm just trying to sort of, you just see me kind of go into a bit of a sort of, I guess, a Zen state. I'm just kind of, and every so often you see like a limb twitch or like something moving as I'm just trying to figure things out.
Tulrok is kind of upset. He looks at the points of the javelin that he took and the one that he had, and he nods in disagreement, knowing that the other javelins was much prettier than this one that he took from the
I'm just patching myself up wherever I can. I'm guessing I would have had a flask of water or something.
You have in your backpack equipment, but it's a bit stale as it's set for 4 days.
Yeah, well, it's the only one I have, so I still try to clean my wounds and just wince at every touch. Do we get a fire started or something?
yeah, well,
You have me.
Sure. Let me just
I'm just trying to think, and you guys are all just like,
taking up my marshmallows. Hey.
You hear the crackling sound of the Isari.
Okay, and I just lay there, just. God, I'm knackered.
so
Spit it out.
Tulrok,
fire.
You said you are priest of your tribe.
No, not priest, I just follower. Yes, priest came with a hebdomad teaching.
Interesting. And you resonate with these teachings. You like them.
Oh, me like magic. I can do magic.
Oh. That's impressive.
I'm jealous.
It's, in a sense, in our laws of hebdomads, magic is almost a tool and it depends in the hands of those who have it. I'm sure that in your hands you'll be able to do many interesting, capable things. You've already proven yourself to have a pure soul.
Thank you.
Spirit.
Priest told me to go to the university and learn.
Well, I can help you with that. Well, that's at least the least I can do to repay for you helping us escape that place.
Oh, I came here sent by Gog Magog. He came in my dream and told me of you.
That as well, what exactly, or who exactly is Gog Magog, if I may ask?
Big hero, big head, stone head, inside the prison.
So, is it a sentient being? Is it alive?
Well, he speaks, so think so.
Okay.
How did you plan on releasing or freeing Gog Magog?
Don't know, but big hero, I have to. He told me to release him, so I'm not sure.
So, how is he a hero? What did he do? Was he a person?
Yes, big
Person. So you
guy.
think his body is underground?
Me not know.
Okay. It would make sense, right? If we just see the head.
Especially if he's still making noise.
He must be in
It's
pain.
sort of maybe petrification type of spell,
Yeah, I was thinking maybe
but
he's under a curse or something.
while I would like to help you in this and investigate this further, we'll see if after what your brothers did there in the Manticore, if there will be any persons left in there. But if you need help in that endeavor, I will offer you my insights and magical prowess.
Thank you. Gog Magog told me seek you, so you probably very learned.
Quite interesting. Never had any encounters with this fella, though.
Much time passed since he.
Oh. How long?
I don't know. Long time ago. We no measure time. Only when priest came and told us time, days, each day a deity. We did not know that.
Might look into my some of my family journals and history. Maybe one of my ancestors have met this Gog Magog. But I'll see. I'll look into this. Uncover more about him. Think a way to free him, but yes, thank you. And there's also the matter of your ascension.
Would I know what's going on?
You go and roll me a religion and I'm gonna explain it. You know what great deal.
18 plus this is a 19.
So it's an 18. 19 actually. Let me just go to my big DM.
By the way, as a parenthesis, it's similar to what happened to the flames when they ascended and went up.
Mechanically a little bit, but you know from your fate is that there's a rite of ascension for the ancestral light, for the creature, for the beings that were created and serve Lumina. You do not believe in the immortality of the body. No body can endure that, but immortality of the soul, being proven through values such as justice, such as friendship, love, and other values that each of the subcultures of Lumina serve, might ascend and might be one of the stars upon the sky. Not from the first one, and is definitely not an easy road. With an 19, you would know that it's also it's a rite of passage that you were thinking of doing, of a rite of passage that some Luminite followers do. It's called the Dicesylvania. Kaga, the Dicesylvania, which is the ceremony of the liberation of the soul. And it's a sort of this harsh trial, this long journey that harshens the body until it might perish, but at the end you're promised this release, this ascension that might be otherwise achieved through other stuff. And even though you haven't read a lot on it, or you haven't been educated in the High Priestess's capital, somehow you found your way to it.
I think I ascended. Like, it's something we do in our religion. And it's like a rite of passage that sometimes we do. But I hadn't considered doing this for a long time. I didn't realize that I could do it this way. But I appear to have.
How do you feel?
I'm assuming I feel okay.
You feel okay, but you feel that your alliance is shifted towards bigger purposes. In the sense that you do not preoccupy if the, let's say, walls of your tribe or of your temple are painted or being kept. You're not preoccupied by every villager in the community that you have being fed. You're more oriented towards like higher purposes, whatever those might be. It's more of a feeling.
I feel good. I kind of feel like I'm serving my purpose, what I've always been trained to do. But I can do it better.
Wow.
If that makes sense.
Confident.
But that means I probably will have to at least help you guys. Because that will help me achieve my mission, because that is the most important thing, because I need to prevent a war. And if this war happens, then it's not just going to be my people or your people. It's going to be all of our people are going to suffer, and regular people lose a war, not the people who start the wars.
Yeah.
So if you'll have me for a while, I'd love to help you, but I will need your help getting the correct contacts.
Say no more. I will definitely help you in this endeavor. Plus, I would really like to talk with you more on this subject of ascension, as in a way, how should I put it? I'm looking for this myself, though through other means. I'm not sure why I'm telling you this, but you're so friendly. Can't help but share.
I love that it's still a thing.
And now that you have ascended, you're very aware. You have been blessed by a supreme spirit, by Heichi himself. Heichi is a servant of people. and always will be the guardian of people. And I think you think people see that in you. They see you're gonna protect them.
I literally just want to turn around to you guys like, I told you it would work out. Heichi has been guiding us this whole time. He sent us someone to help. He wouldn't let me perish. We all got out safely. I think it worked out okay.
Just like I said, even like in your religion and in my line of thought, things do seem to have a pattern and a line, as where I have this magic and these powers of divination, they come from the, let's say, astral sea, from back in my bloodline, from the ancestors of my family. And it did work out as predicted, as, again, this higher divine force which showed me the constellation of the flame, and no offense, the idiot, no offense.
What?
It's
Just being mean.
No, but I extinguish flame, so I am flame, maybe she idiot.
maybe, yes.
I mean, I could have.
But the underlying thing I wanted to mention is that I also seek
To rob smarter in his village. The smartest.
Yes, you are.
but through other means. I seek to take my place, my rightful place up there in the astral sea one day. It's gonna be a long journey, but
All I know is I wasn't high enough level to really truly know what our trials were. I just know that it really puts you to the test. And it's one of the reasons why I hesitated a little bit.
I see. In your case, those were the tests you were faced with. In my case, it's more complex. It's hidden in the patterns, geometries, and deep within the... I think the answers will be in the Book of VIM. If you've heard of that.
Have I heard of it?
But give me a religion with disadvantage, but I don't think you're gonna...
I feel like it's not something.
No, it's not.
It's a 5, 6.
I'll tell you about the story but nonetheless, this is why I said I'm interested in talking to you more and continuing, if anything, keeping in touch even after your mission is done.
Of course. I will. Bear in mind, my temple did not fully follow what the king would have liked from us.
That's totally understandable.
So I can tell you some things, but
Because so far I've seen should I say the two sides of the coin of the Lumino followers, but there has been some tension, as you said, something that would lead to a war. But I really do hope that this letter and the evidence we can provide to King Pax can avoid
This
further
was
conflict.
scroll from the queen, the one we
That's a
saw.
separate thing, once we dethrone her. But,
But no, I mean the one that we stole. Do you still have it? So
Of course,
we
I
have
guess.
proof.
it would still be a blank piece of paper, but
Okay, perfect. No, I thought it was stolen at the beginning of our heist. I think I need some rest, you guys.
I have one last question. Does the queen or this nation have anything that could cause earthquakes?
Yeah, that's a very good question because we did feel an earthquake like right before we were caught. So I don't know.
okay, that's...
Or if there's anyone powerful enough to be able to do something like that?
Do you
Not
know
just
that-
here, but to also affect the red.
the Red
Do you have
Kingdom.
earthquakes in your realm?
So the reason why our king wants to go to war is there was an earthquake which damaged quite a lot of our towns and cities. And our king thinks it was the Green Kingdom that did it. Now, at my temple, and my master don't think there's anything powerful enough to do it. We think he's just using it as an excuse to go to war.
Okay.
But there's no harm in checking just to see if there's any credibility behind it. But my primary focus is to just stop this war.
Yes. Honestly, I do think that maybe the queen would be up to something since she just threw you in prison. And also, what we felt was not nearly as devastating as you're describing.
Exactly.
It felt more like an aftershock, maybe?
A bit,
And it
yes,
makes sense that if the earthquake happened way further away, that we just feel.
We're talking
small
here
version.
about very, very high, powerful magics. Something that I'm not even sure if the head of the Order of the Hebdomades would be able to do, or perhaps, but then even this must have probably been amplified by some sort of means, because just by actual magic we learned from the astrals, from the Book of VIM I just said. It's a very complex one that has a lot of intertwining patterns and geometries that we need to decode. And we're still working on that, though.
Okay, so short answer, no.
Exactly.
Well, we can always investigate.
Indeed.
But not tonight, please.
Yes. If we are to make way towards Green Kingdom, we should make a move on not tonight, no,
morning.
tomorrow. But
Can you send, I don't know, maybe, can you send Halria with a message to Pax or Leo, or just to know, because if we're spotted, we were sent to prison by the Queen. If we're spotted, we're gonna get captured again, and we're gonna do the.
I'm also
friends
a
no
little
good.
bit more obvious than I was before.
Yes, that too.
right.
And we have
That's a good point.
this hunk of helpful meat here.
Which also we should
Thank you.
Use.
tomorrow, if we can, to repay the gentleman here. And do you wish to go to university or help Gog Magog? Or
Gogmagog sent me to you, so I help you now.
Okay. Plus,
university it is then.
Gogmagog has been sitting probably in that ground for a while now. I don't think he's going anywhere. This scene is more pressing.
Yes.
Anyway. Just,
One question.
yes.
What is geometry?
No, don't bother. I haven't asked till now. I'm not gonna just. It's nothing that affects us.
Good.
It's something scholars do.
What?
That's all I know.
No, they go to school. That's what scholars go to school, and they get smart. But we are street smart. Remember that.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it.
And as you're preparing to rest, you please give me the last thoughts of the day before you go into sleeping mode or meditation mode.
Okay.
I want you last, Kate.
Me last kid.
Yeah.
I think her last few kind of thoughts before she kind of dozes off is she's genuinely shook that she ascended. Because
I'm genuinely shook.
This is something that she was like, firstly very scared of because of all the trials. And the fact that she's managed to do it without the trials, but she did it while trying to sort of help others. And she's like, I guess, yeah, just thinking about like, life is weird. This is great. And her very, very final thoughts were, I'm gonna be, Master Samu is gonna love this.
Oh, I love it.
I just love on the session 0 we had a little bit of play and you were like so traditional versus like so casual when you are alone. I just love this duality.
I know, like when I'm with other people, I'm like, it's totally devoted, monk. I will do everything you do. And personally, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
At Adam. Last stats of the day.
So I would go out a little bit, not outside, but close to the exit where I can see the stars above, and look straight towards where I would know the Halfdom's star would be, and again be grateful for the guidance he's provided me through the divination arts, and meditate for a little bit. Try, at least for now, not to think of everything that we've uncovered regarding the man. I found something responsible about the man that is responsible for the murder of my father, the war, and the queen and everything. So I just meditate there for a bit, clear out my mind, and be grateful. Though one thing that would persist, it's on this topic of ascension and thinking back on my family's knowledge, that more hidden knowledge that's been kept to us only on knowing that one day through research and learning, studying, that we might one day in our perception ascend by reaching the astral sea ourselves.
I understand. You think a lot on a lot of manners before you sleep. You go a little bit woozy and then you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Turok.
Turok's very happy about that today. He's very proud of what he did. He only wish he could, his friends from Mylor village could see him, especially Ubrik, the one-handed friend that he had there. And now he's very, he's in a way tries to communicate or try to remember everything that he saw in his vision about the stone that was alive, and Gog Magog, and tries to focus on that, on the voice that he heard in his vision.
The voice that you heard was of Gog Magog, and then of Solus. He also guided you. And then you saw Hefdal in danger. You saw Green Spring burning. You saw the tree burning. The apple tree burning, and you just needed to save it. You fall asleep thinking on that thought. Kate.
Okay. I'll toss a bit because my body is still hurting. I still have my face singed, my arm, but I try not to focus on the pain, and my mind once again diverts to Yarek, thinking of the two ravens I previously sent to try and find him, not knowing whether they had returned but couldn't find me because I was trapped in the prison. It's just this doubt in my mind if my plan is going to work out or not.
And thinking of Yarek, you fall to sleep, not knowingly that fate, on its own way, is making a path, or we're unraveling a journey about what has come of Yarek. And this is not the end of the episode, as we have one more surprising surprise. After a 1 second to 5 seconds, I don't know, break, I'm gonna say farewell to you guys. I'm gonna have another guest. So stay tuned. They're gonna be out of here. My turn. I don't wanna. Welcome back after the short 5-second break with our surprise character, Rareș.
I'm afraid.
Rareș playing Shakla Shak. And since we're tying up knots and destinies to finding out what's what, we we'll stop on the moment when Shaklashak was being swooped by the legend. Soaring in the air, you're being forcefully dragged from the ground after the trial, the first trial with the running towards the end of the world and back. You're being taken as you see Pax yelling something, and Jen is trying to catch you, but she manages only to take your boot. And now you're bearless, at least on the left leg.
Oh, that was my favorite boot.
And it shall remain with Jen.
Okay, so can you, let's go again through Legend's description, please. You mentioned something about the eyes.
Yeah, so Legend, and also there was a hint before he soared into the air and swooped you. You felt a smell, a very present smell of honey and wormwood. The smell of strength, supreme strength. And when you first saw the legend, you've seen its eyes glow in that red, intense orange coloration that reminds you so much of Jormungandr. But he yelled something at the skies for Hugin and Munin. And then he took Prince Emmerich, soared with him in the air. But now you're leaving Greenspring further and further away as the big shadowy wings of the legend carry you through.
Okay, do I know something about the legend, or is it something that I've ever encountered in Greenspring? Or okay.
The only moment you've encountered him was at the beginning of today's trial.
I understand. Oh, I want to yell at it. Unhand me, you filthy beast!
It's also gives this cry.
Looking at it, does it seem like it's understanding me as I keep yelling insults at it?
Give me an insight.
14. No, 13.
So with the 13, you don't see much of the legend apart from its great talents. And from time to time, depending on how you swoop and move, you glance a little bit at its eyes. They're rather focusing on something, sort of like intense, and they are very hard to read, but they blink from time to time, especially when you say stingy things.
Okay, am I high up in the air?
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a fatal fall, right?
It looks like 2 fatal falls.
Oh, crap. Who sent you? Who's Jormungandr?
It helps like Uruz. And the smell that comes off the legend is intriguing. It's pressuring. It rushes through your veins.
Shaki's really contemplating biting into this, but seeing the fact that it's so high up, no, I won't bite it yet.
You fly. It's getting cold. It's midnight. You can barely see anything apart from shadows outstretching of mountains and such, and stars gleaming in the skies. And after a few hours, the legend takes a turn and descends and descends and descends and descends in a fast swoop above a mountain, and it rushes inside of a lengthy cave. It's dark, it's damp, and he throws you from its talons, and you land in a cave where there's a nest with straws and muddy blankets, and next to it there's a half-breed.
A half-breed.
A half-breed. Not very present, but it's a half-breed. Very familiar. You see elongated limbs, skin pale, and covering the chest of this half-breed is fur, with a sort of a lupine half lower jaw and long black hair, ruffled. That of a woman, a half-breed woman that stands proudly, and her figure and her scent exude this aura of power, raw power, like you never tasted before. And she has this commanding presence. She steps onto you, and you see her muscled horn by years of battle and grazed through the fur that's covering half of her body. Even the indecent parts, they look strangely empowering. She's not afraid of showing her skin. Her face, the upper side that you can see human skin, bears scars of countless conflicts. And with wild eyes and a smiled, she says, "Welcome, brother." In a hoarse voice.
I get up, and what is the legend doing, first of all?
He's just standing there, a bit further away. Tall figure, about the size of you two put together and even more.
Okay, so it's clear that the legend looks like it's a fearsome beast. I would probably be way outmatched by it, right?
Yes.
Okay. I look at her and I say, "Brother, so who do you serve exactly? What is here? Why have you taken me? I had something to do."
Brother. And she smiles. She has an ugly grin, yellow teeth, long canines. Brother, you stink of power, brother. This is why we took you. You are tied to an immortal. And she turns her ugly head towards the legend and says, "Let me devour him, brother, and aid his powers." The legend tilts its head. You're of Jormunganders.
Right, so whom else's could I be?
You're not a Fenrir. And she growls, showing again her ugly teeth.
Why are we engaging this lovely meetup with pure rage and anger? There is no reason we could not collaborate into taking
Do you
anything.
like to hide behind words like humans do?
Humans hide behind their petty magic, not words. I think you are not of that type, are you? I want to actually look at it, and Shak's eyes will get a bit bloodshot. And does it have anything different about its anatomy except for the scars? Which does it look like it has a scar that would indicate any health problems, something that didn't heal right? A weak leg, a broken leg that, or
she
not?
has several broken limbs that bended. You know that sort of those type of bone anatomies that I think karate kids have, where they break and do like micro aggressions.
Yes, so they
and
strengthen their bone
yeah,
density.
yeah.
So she has increased bone density.
Yeah, by breakage.
Okay, so she looks like a very experienced combatant. So if you are done asking for opinions from the bird, could I ask...
This is not a bird, this is the legend. And we shall devour you. We shall know who has ties to the strong immortal. But not now, because he wants to know, where are the others that you came up with? From the Tomb of Time. You will tell us or you will die.
She sort of starts drooling and makes its roll sort of show of power by showing her teeth.
You want the truth? Shaq pulls his hand and says, "Come and get it."
Okay, so without hesitation, she launches one of her claws directly into your neck, and unfortunately misses because I rolled a 1, and hits with incredible strength the wall behind you. It even like breaks a piece of the rock. Yeah.
Tell me, brother, do you think I'm messing here?
The legend sort of gets in between with one huge wing and sets this creature aside.
Okay. Would I be able to decipher the fact that it's stronger than me, seeing it break stone like that?
It could be, depending on which phase of the hunger they might be.
I see. Okay. Well, in that case, like I step I walk a bit back. I look at myself being a bit bloodied and beaten up from the catapults a bit earlier.
And running for days and days on.
Yeah. Now I very gently stash my axes and say, there is no need for all of this. Let's go somewhere and we can talk. I just wanted to rile you up a bit. There is no foul play here. Let's go where you wanted to go. Lead on.
This is where we're staying.
Looking around, what does it look like?
It looks like a den.
And
that is smelly and poorly kept, damp and musty.
Mm-hmm.
But it still smells great. It smells greater than you ever smelled anything before, and it's coming from these two creatures. Also, it's a familiar scent.
I see. So it's only the three of us in the whole den. You know, all of this stalking that you're asking me about, this comes so hard to bear when I have such a huge hunger. Do you have something to eat? Do you want to go hunting?
She shows her teeth, at this time laughing manically, and it's indecent, but it's also a show of strength. She extends one of her legs and she carves with her claws. It's also like a bit animalistic. It's a mingle with desire, but then it's with strength and power, and she carves a piece. It's almost indecent, but also great. A piece of her upper bone meat. I don't know how it's called. Pulpa. The sort of the upper bone meat, and she hands it to you. It smells delicious. Like you can't even stare in a different location rather than upon her leg doing this carving.
I immediately grab it and just ingest it quickly, and there's a bit of a look of worry on Shak's face.
As you eat it like a savage.
I just swallow it whole.
You swallow it full like a savage snake. You get the benefit of a 4 on the die, which is the high stamina status.
Ooh, the hunger status of being satisfied. Okay.
So, for all purposes, not to get lost in mechanics, after Shak swallows this piece of meat out of this woman, you feel full. Your Mungandar feels full, satiated. And you get an extra benefit from the hunger status, meaning your speed is and strength and other stats are elevated.
So what do you want to know exactly?
I want to know nothing, brother, apart from your loyalties. Where do they lay?
But he, and turns its head, like on a subconscious level, you realize how repulsive this woman must be, but you can't help but feel attraction, like it's pull gravitating towards her and the legend. It's a mixture of desire but also conquering. And she continues,
but the legend wants to know, where are the others?
The others? Like as Shak is monologuing, he steps closer. He walks very slowly towards them. The others are in the city. Exactly where you picked me up. You could have just as easily taken one of them.
They're not in the city, brother. They're not all in the city.
You ask me where my loyalty lies. It lies with Jormungandr. Otherwise, I would not be here telling you all of this. I want to get close to the legend and brush my hand through its feathers. Very slowly as I'm speaking.
As you're approaching, it moves, takes one step behind.
Mm-hmm. Then I go towards her as I'm continuing the speech. I have no notion of the ones that are not in Green Spring. I was out doing Jormungandr's bidding for days.
What will take, brother, to change allegiances?
To change one of their allegiance?
To change yours.
Whom do you serve?
We serve different.
I want to reach towards her arm.
She extends it and lets you grab it.
Yeah. So I grab her arm and very softly brush it, and I'm a bit fixated between her arm and looking at her.
She's looking manically.
I am Livia. I serve Fenrir.
What does Fenrir offer?
The same as yours, but more. They say one of us should die. I think, what not one of them?
How do you communicate with Fenrir? What would it take for you to join my side?
A serpent is eaten by the wolf.
A wolf is eaten by the serpent. These words mean nothing.
They do, brother. You could become something else entirely,
and she turns towards the legend.
It's gonna be a battle, brother. It's gonna be one of the Immortals creations that will be the one who should die. Should you wish that to happen. We were thinking you, but the legend has other plans.
And whom does the legend serve?
Ah, brother, you do not know of Munin and Hugin.
Do I? I don't, right?
You could roll me a history with disadvantage. Because
It's not really anything related to the Redlands,
it's
right?
to the Greenlands, is what I'm about to say.
It's a 5. No, so.
But you've heard the name as the legend cried out for them, and you saw the huge outstretched shadows of the two ravens.
Okay, so it would be a fair assumption for Chuck that it's one of the other immortals. Or what I found out about immortals. What would it take for me to actually become part of Fenrir's pack?
We must go hunt for your master and devour him. Together, brother.
Yes. That does sound lovely. And Chuck really starts squeezing on that arm, and
She grabs your arm as well, starts an entanglement. It's a bit twisted and sick, and she starts grabbing even further. She smiles wildly, wickedly.
I must rest before the hunt, but it will be glorious. When do we leave?
The legend shakes its head. Come on, brother, turn and speak to him. Shakes his head again. He wants to know where you've taken the others that are not in Green Spring. After this, we will have him on board.
I have not gotten their trust yet. But after the hunt, if we can get one of them, and I know how, they will tell us. We will be able to make them tell us. They have their plans in which they participate in trials to see who is gonna be the pathetic king. But I know not of what is the other's location. They are lost to the group that I was with anyway.
You will find them for him.
For him, you mean Fenrir?
For him means the legend.
I see no reason we could not cooperate on this one, especially given the indebtitude of masters that we are so very fond of.
Indeed, what if we became the masters? We eat them one by one.
We could. We definitely could. After the big ones, then we can have our pick of the humans.
The human meat is weak, brother.
Yes, but there's a lot of them in Green Spring. We shall never go hungry again. We will be feasting for years.
The wolf eats deer and prey, not grass, brother.
It is merely a preference. Now, you were saying about the hunt. You know where Jormungandr is?
No one knows where Jormungandr is. Precisely. But we shall find out all in due time. We have some leads.
What if I summon Jormungandr for us? Maybe it's gonna hear the call.
We must strike him when he's weak. Not when he's prepared, brother.
Prepared? Well, he would be with his guard down. Why would He would not expect me to betray him.
This alliance, brother, is an advantage. Do you not understand? They think we will not cooperate, brother. But we shall, for the hunt is glorious.
It is.
And we shall become the immortals.
Starts looking a bit in the distance, still while massaging the hand. And as he stares in the distance, he has a grin on his face.
We need a legend.
She turns her head and she approaches your ear and says, and again, it's a shallow breath, stinking, but then you feel the smell of wormwood and honey, and it doesn't bother you anymore as she whispered, "We can't do anything unless we find Kate."
The only thing I know was that they were taken by the Queen.
Where?
Some sort of prison. I do not know the prisons of Green Spring, but maybe this one, and I point to the legend, maybe this one does. What quarters would be fitting for the Queen's prisoners?
It turns its head, the legend, and just turns on its knees, on its talons, and soars out of the cave. Turns its talons and soars out of the cave as you see him blend inside the darkness of the night.
He is rather moody. This is what it happens when you lay an imprint on someone.
I would like to explore a bit around and see if there's any... does it look like this den is accessible only by air, or...
You could roll me an investigation.
Yeah. I rolled a 1. So it's a total of 4.
There's nothing much you can see. You are a bit mesmerized by Livia's presence. And you can't really pay much attention, but what you get with the forest jet is very high. Can't possibly manage to get this high without flying, you think. And then there's a den with a few places to sleep.
I must rest before whatever comes next.
We shall rest, brother. Praise for in a few days is the full moon. And then on the next day, on the next week after the full moon, we shall go back to Green Spring. For there have been signs. Something is shifting, and we shall be part of it.
Signs? What signs? What do you know?
All in due time, brother. You shall learn our ways. You've lived too much with uncivilized beasts and humans.
Whatever it takes for power.
She proceeds in licking your arm as you say this. She even shows her canines, like fighting to bite your hand.
Yeah, while we're having this conversation, I just, since I have a hand on her, I try to inconspicuously, pull her away. Because I'm imagining she senses the same thing I'm sensing towards her. Yeah.
Indeed.
Make this awkward moment.
Roll me, if you want to be smooth about it, roll me a deception.
No, I don't. No, actually, I will
in a sudden movement.
Then roll me an intimidation.
Okay. Proficient in this. Oh my god, my rolls today. 9 plus 3 equals 12.
She laughs. She grabs your hand tighter and she says, "Listen to me. You'll not throw me away. You be a good pup and listen." And she puts one dirty claw on your face, and you're not bothered by it. And like this, it will pass 3 days until you see the legend.
During this time, I didn't manage to find a way out of here. Or am I?
You gather the information that Livia lives here alone, and she said, the legend sometimes nests here. You also found out that another follower of Munin and Hugin is presumed to be dead.
Okay.
Which is, by your shock, Prince Emmerich.
Okay. Prince Emmerich was the one that was carried by the legend. Okay.
In these days. And apart from this, you don't see any belongings, you don't see any attachment. Livia sleeps a lot. Then, rambles, scratches the walls, and plots.
Perfectly adjusted behavior. Shock does the same.
At the full moon, the legend returns, and he asks Livia to follow him, and you are ordered to stay there. He takes Livia, and they return after 3 hours.
Well, clearly I will not stay there. I mean, I would look around and explore a bit outside of the den to see if there's anything nearby. If there isn't, I will just go back and actually ready to meet them.
The mountainside is very steep, and you have to roll me an athletics to see if you manage to climb it.
It's a 31.
Okay, with the 31 you definitely manage, with ease, to climb the mountain. It's very high. It's a very high and steep mountain.
It's just a remote place out of nowhere that... okay.
And as you go deep into the woods, you see long outstretching shadows in the shape of wings, and then 2 heads. And you see in the distance 2 great ravens just darkening the sky. They appeared out of nothingness. They have the same blazing eyes like your Mungander. Orange red.
Great ravens meaning they're really big, right?
Extremely big. They stretch out of the whole horizon and cover the skies.
Have they noticed me?
They seem to appear because of you.
Okay. Are you the masters of the legend?
They yelp. It's sort of, you understand it to be a yes.
Okay. Can you communicate?
You hear in your head, yes, of course.
Okay. When are they returning? I was promised a hunt.
Our greatest servant comes in first, so you shall consult with him.
Your great servant came in and picked up the fairy's servant, and they went off without saying anything.
They need to make plans. Plans that are not yet communicated with someone whose loyalty is not declared.
My loyalty was declared in communication, in private discussions with Livia.
You shall find another Jormungandr servant and devour him. For us.
What do you offer in exchange of all of this loyalty bargaining? What do you promise?
A chance of you achieving greater powers, as long as you respect the line. Maybe even achieve immortality.
In case this happens, I will consider it. I am merely joking. I would never contradict such powerful beings as yourself. Of course, given the circumstances, I must just agree to your terms.
We know how snakes are like. But you know that reptiles, it's said to be evolved into birds. So congratulations, you are on the brink of an evolution.
Yes, this all feels like a great surge forward from serving Jormungandr to promising to kill him to destroying some servants of him.
Unfortunately, there's a pause. This is what devourers do. You eat or you become the prey.
I understand. Is it worth waiting up there for your servant to return?
I say yes.
In reasonable time, of course.
What of you, Hugin? And one of the great shadows that outstretch over the horizon turns its head, and the other one speaks to you. Yes, of course. Great power indeed shall come for those who wait.
I assume that this is not the last time we will speak.
Only if you wish to. Case in which you declared yourself as our enemy.
I don't think I got what they wanted to say.
This will not be the last time you speak with them unless you decided to. Case in which this act will be viewed by them as you declaring yourself as their enemy.
Yeah, my vampire English just
doesn't
short-circuited there. Okay, yeah, I didn't know the expression. Okay, then with this, Shaq will do a nod and climb back the mountain to wait for the return of the legend and Livia.
They come in 3 days.
Okay.
3 days.
During that time, could I have convinced little Vash to procure a bit more venom from him?
You know what? Roll me a percentile die. I'm gonna say there's a 70% chance of this succeeding, and 3 flasks. No, 70% of this succeeding in 1 flask. 60% is you succeeding in 2 flasks, and 90% in 3.
It's a 40%.
Okay, 40%, if we count in the other way around, means 1 flask.
Enough to coat to coat 1 weapon, right?
It's 40% flat or 40
flat. It's a 0 and a 40.
It's just 1 flask.
Okay. So I store a flask of Vash's venom. I also try to hunt around a bit for him to get some meat for Vash.
So protein?
Yeah, protein.
You understand, as soon as you get out and do a bit of hunting, why they pick these woods. They have strong animals that have lived far from the humans, were not tamed, and you feel they have a bit of magic infused in them. Stags 3 times their sizes, with glorious blood, and horns that could turn into, I don't know, a table.
Okay. Do they look like some type of prey that I could take, or?
You struggle a little bit, but you like the challenge now that you're up to your potential. And let's say you catch one of them.
Okay. Well then, Shak and Vash will spend the 3 days feasting on a giant stag inside the mountain. Does this stag also radiate a bit of honey and wormwood?
Not in the particular sense, but you smell power. You smell honey,
Sure.
at least.
Okay.
Excellent. So after these 3 days pass, Livia comes and says, you must go with the legend, brother, for he wants you personally to assist him to find the ones from the Tomb of Time.
Why don't you join me?
I would really, and she gets closer and really until her half a snout is facing your face. Really like that. But unfortunately, I have other things I must do.
Okay. Shak nods, and he also realizes he was holding her the whole time, and takes his hands off. Looks left and right, and he heads towards.
She puts a hand on your shoulder, just so you don't forget me. She scratches her forearm this time. She takes a piece of meat this big enough to hold between your index and big finger, and hands it to you. It smells irresistible.
I take it and I pocket it.
Okay. Good pup.
Yeah, his eyes flare up a bit when she says that, and he just turns away and trying to focus on walking towards.
It's a very complicated sort of connection that you're having. You hate her, you're attracted to her, you want to eat her, but then want to preserve her. It's very complex.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to reduce the number of stimuli and just go and fly with the legend. And I want to say to it, is there any chance I could hop on instead of being just dragged like a little toy inside your talons?
It tilts its head and then shakes no. He takes you by the shoulders.
Oh.
And the legend flies with you as swift as we begun. And I'm gonna thank you guys for sticking with us to the end of the episode. Thank you. It was a long episode, but with a lot of twists. We had someone died, we had someone feast, we had someone rolling a lot of 20s one after another. We hope you don't forget, next week we're gonna have a little bit of a break, but in 2 weeks we're gonna return with episode number 17. We're so excited. Thank you for your support. If you like this episode, please click like, subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithms, share it with your friends. And if you think we don't completely suck, you can also check our Buy Me a Coffee and other accounts such as Instagram and so on and so forth. Do not forget, we have a promo code for Dicesylvania 10 at Rolling Hills Craft with amazing miniatures. You've seen them roll in the combat we had today, and let's tune in 2 weeks to find out what happens next on VIM. 5 p.m. UTC at YouTube Dicesylvania. Good day, good night, and
don't let the vampires bite.
Or the Jormungandr.